I think we want this screen. How you guys doing? Hopefully well today. My morning has been kind of hectic. What about you, TSC?
Morning, everyone. I mean, it's a little hectic. It's been a bit hectic, yeah.
Yeah, just a bit.
Just a skosh. A smidge.
Yeah, it's not this camera either. Camera's always a little wonky and finicky.
Hi, Melf. Hi, Luke Mazzio.
Now it's up. See, now we got the over the shoulder. This big fat microphone in the way. That usually doesn't matter though. So I thought we were going to build the Zealio V2 today, but I opened up the customer box and like I had opened it up before and seen what I thought was everything. But I opened it up today and I could not find his switches and I was like, maybe he did not send them. I reached out, didn't get hold of him. So
Morning,
today
Shucks.
we're going to build my board instead. Which is okay with me. It's not really that okay with me. I would prefer to build his, but
I was gonna say I feel a little sad,
yeah, you a little let down.
a little let down. Not gonna lie. Hi, old Smurfs.
Sorry. Zealio V2 TB.
It happens,
TBD.
right?
I'm sure. It's very possible. So a lot of customers have me do all the lubing for them. And I was like looking at the build stuff last night and I was like, this customers does not require the build. I do not need to pay attention to this tonight. And then this morning I pulled all the stuff out to like set it up and I was like, where are the switches, bro? We're gonna need those. We're gonna need those. Oh, I'm not gonna run out. Thank you. I'm not gonna run out. I still have like, I wish I could like show you guys. I don't know. So can you see here?
Kind
There's
of. It's a little
boxes,
dark
boxes.
because your lights aren't on.
They are. Just these lights aren't on. Here, let me try. Oh, that light's dead.
Diachronic. Hi, welcome.
Yeah, so there's plenty of customer boards. There's like boxes there and boxes over here where you guys can't see. They're all.
So, you know, just a couple.
Yeah. So it's not like I don't have customer boards to build. It's just like all the stuff for those weren't ready because I wasn't planning on doing them today.
Sure.
I was planning on
That
doing
makes
this
sense.
other one for which I believed everything was
So-
ready.
In the case of the missing switches, what happens next?
Oh, I mean, either he didn't send them or it's possible they made it into somehow one of the other boxes. That's not really a thing though, usually, so we'll figure it out. I'm guessing they weren't sent because that customer has sent me a bunch of stuff for more than one build.
Old Smurfs, that is a cute little crocodile, isn't it?
Aw, Croc.
I can't
It is.
see your purple and red lights at all. There
Those
they
ones?
are. Yep.
Well, like I said, it's been a crazy morning because I've basically
A
been tearing
little
apart
bit.
stuff.
Aw. Well, Penguin. Yeah.
Oh no, why? Oh, because you have errands. Got it. Well, I'm happy for you, Penguin. I'm sad for customer. Because I'm sure he wants his Jane back. I know I would. Sorry that you have to attend to errands. Hopefully they're not like bad things. Delayed them to get a chance to get an iron 165. Oh, I have news. I bought an iron 165.
Nice.
It's not here yet though. Yeah. Yes, indeed, sir. Ma'am. I did. Time to harass Josh every day. Oh no, why? I can't wait for Iron 180. Honestly, so I love the badge, right, on the 165, but I don't generally like badges being visible on the top side of a board. I actually would prefer boards to be just like completely slick, badgeless. No moniker, writing, engraving, anything at all. That's what I would prefer for my own boards. So while I love the badge on the 165, and I'm gonna love the badge on this one, and you guys are too, because it's kind of a special one. I am really looking forward to the fact that the 180 is pretty badgeless. Not like I think they should avoid putting badges on their future boards, just that's gonna make me happy about that board. So I can't wait to get in on one. Hopefully you guys feel the same. If not, bite me. People minded it delayed you. Yeah. Imagine people actually buying the sticker. Yeah, people will be buying the sticker. I mean, they will, but like not to put on there. Really? I mean, I just want it to be clean. I want it to be completely like brand free. I prefer that. Like, it's like if I buy a car, right? If I'm gonna go buy a new car, if there's an option to shave the badges, I want that. Get rid of those badges. Auto checkout bots that will buy that though, since they search by titles and the links. Yeah. Anyway, so instead of building that Jane, which is really unfortunate, we're gonna build something else that's pretty cool. And this board, I ordered a lot of plates and PCBs. I ordered extras because I really want to make an Alps build out of this. And that's
keyboard curl time.
Keyboard curls.
Yep. Time to pump you up.
Yeah.
Hi, Allhex.
You know what?
Hey, feeble-minded.
I got some switches. I'll take care of the Jane. Yeah, I appreciate that, Alex. Yeah, so today we're gonna build something else that's really cool that I've been looking forward to, and I'm gonna be happy to have on my desk. And that's this bad boy. Oh, you guys can't see
Allhex,
it.
I'll take care of the Jane. I have some switches.
I'm sure you will. I have switches. I just don't have the specific switches that the customer sent that are already lubed and filmed. And you know, that's life, I guess. Okay, so here we go. Set this up here. Pull out this LZ PhysiX. So today I think we're gonna build with this red aluminum plate, because I only have 2 plates, right? I got the Alps FR4 plate, or the Alps aluminum, right? Actually, I think. Actually, is the Alps plate stainless? I can't remember now. This feels awfully heavy for aluminum. Yeah, so this is aluminum, this is stainless. So the Alps one are stainless.
Hi, Vogan PT.
Mm-hmm.
How's it going, friend?
So I totally want to build with this. And you know, I mean, we probably really could, couldn't we? Yeah, we're not going to build with this today, I don't think. we're gonna save that for another day. Although
Hi,
I really do
Morgan.
like it.
Hi, Sagar
What's up,
Puti.
guys? Sagar Puti. I haven't
Doing
seen your
okay?
name in here very much. Nice to see you, man. And of course, Vogon, Morven Mad, Old Smurfs, All Hex Feeble-Minded Penguin. Thank you guys for dropping by, hanging out.
Indeed.
Yeah, so we're gonna build with this today. I think it's gonna look pretty slick, personally. So you know what I forgot to ask about? Maybe I just didn't look deep
The
enough.
goober. Hi.
Oh yeah. Oh man, it's such a beautiful board. It really is. I will say that there is a little bit of I don't know if you guys can see it through this camera, but there is minor inconsistency in the
Store
ano on
snooze. Hi,
in
friend.
the ano on the bottom. I wonder if this camera can get it.
Sagar says, I'm good. How's it going? I've been watching the last few builds on VOD. Well, I'm glad you were able to catch us live today.
It can kind of get it. So there's a little bit of like difference. Oh man, it's hard for it to focus. But there is a little bit of difference in the ano right there. So I guess we'll see. Anyway, set this off to the side. Pull one of these out. We're gonna need one of those, but not the others. We're gonna need all this hardware-y goodness. And we're gonna need this. Ooh. Wrist resty goodness. We'll get to that in a minute though. Alright. I'm gonna pack all the rest of this stuff back up. Because it could only be in the way, I think. No, this is mine, Vogon. This is my board. We were gonna build this crazy Kintsugi Jane V2 today. It's bananas, crazy good looking. But I could not find the customer switches. I think he might not have sent them. I hope that's what's happened because they weren't in the box. So, you know, hopefully they just didn't get sent. We'll see. But my board is gonna get some love. I have some other customer boards in the queue, but they are not in the state of readiness that would be necessitated by this. So I have like 2 or 3 where I just need to lube up all their switches, and I really don't personally like lubing switches on stream. Not my jam. Seems like I'm burning your guys' time. Anyway.
Switches
so
get stitches.
I haven't
Nice.
I haven't even watched anyone else's build of the little made in Korea, little Korean flag sticker. That's cool. Yeah, I haven't even watched anyone else's build of an LZ PhysiX. So hopefully I'm gonna do it right. It'd be really sad if I didn't, right?
Is there a guide? Are there instructions?
Mormon said he could see, but it's little. There may be one online. I don't know. Maybe there is. Meh, I think we can wing it.
Chapit Norris,
I think we'll
welcome.
get it. I think we'll get it, right? I think we'll
Thanks
get
for
it.
stopping by the stream.
This is mine, so you know. So here's the question though. What are these for? I have literally no idea what these are for.
Are those little spring O-rings for the switches?
No,
Extras? Or what are those?
No, they're hard plastic bits.
Spacers of some kind? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm like questioning whether I do in fact need to.
LED thingies? Yes.
Oh, they're the LED inserts, man, Vogon. Yeah, I was like, I'm really confused about what these are. Yeah, they're the LED.
What else are you planning on putting in this?
So Old Smurfs. So we're not doing the Alps build today. We're doing the MX build. But I don't know for sure. What do you guys think? Ambers, NOS White Alps, oranges?
I mean, I think we need some level of listening to what they sound like.
Like you need to hear what the Alps sound like right now? Like right now? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Vogon, thank you for your boom mic drop.
Yeah. Orange. Nos whites. Ambers. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it at those.
I mean, there aren't any browns.
There are,
Do
but
you
I'm not
have
gonna
brown Alps,
I'm
sir?
not gonna build this board with brown Alps though.
Oh, okay.
There's a 0% chance I do that.
Should we build a pole?
Well, on the day that we build it, sure.
Oh,
But that's not
okay.
happening today.
Well, that's not happening today. This is gonna be MX.
But I'll let you guys listen right now to the difference between white and
Oh, you'll let us? So
Yeah.
nice.
I'll let you guys hear my Alps.
Guys, we're allowed to hear the switches. Thanks, Dad.
Yep. Welcome. All right, kids, gather round. Gather round the campfire. All right,
Oh,
so
man.
I'm gonna have to mute the music and turn off all of my
Hi, Bouncy. It's okay. We started a little late today.
my crazy compressor and stuff.
Vogan says, thank you for the privilege.
All right, so amber Alps, white Alps.
Oh, can we have macrovision?
Amber, white. I can't do microvision and awesome sound at the same time. I'd have to meet in the middle somewhere. Yeah, they did, Bouncy. Yeah, they did, unfortunately.
What about the other one? Oranges, ambers, and...
Well, oranges are going to be pretty quiet. Because they're
Ooh,
tactile.
let's go with those.
White sounds better to you. Okay.
All right, amber, orange, or white? I
Well,
mean,
you know-
not that
I mean,
we're
don't-
building it
don't
today.
Make a poll. Don't make a poll now. Because we're not going to build it today.
So this is just an Alps tease, is what you're saying.
It is. I'm just teasing you. Just
Guys.
teasing you guys.
Guys, he's just teasing us.
I'm just teasing you guys, okay?
Such a tease.
All right. Vogon says whites sound better to him, and white Alps sound a little higher pitched.
Much tease, such disappoint.
Well, sorry. Much disappoint, such tease,
Sure.
or something. Yeah,
Mormon preference.
Mormon's not wrong. I'm probably... So my purple polycarb HBCP is gonna get built with... Oh, I should have built that today. I was gonna build one of my boards. I should have built that. Oh well. Dang, boys and girls. Yeah, so Bouncy asked, change of plans with the board. Yeah, so I was gonna build that Jane, but an issue arose where I could not locate customers' switches. I thought they were in his box, and I didn't look last night. And I only looked this morning, and I was like, I do not see switches in here. This is going to be a problem. I reached out and didn't get a hold of him, probably because it's dark in the morning. It's not dark, but it's in the morning. I'm sure he'll drop in at some point today and be like, oh, we're not building my board.
What do you guys think we should build today? Never mind, I've decided already.
Oh. All right, I'll tell you what. When
Sad
we
Chet is sad.
when we do the Alps build, I will let you guys choose between one of those three options when we do the Alps build for this board. Okay? Okay? Sound good?
We're gonna hold you to that.
I mean,
Chat,
are you though?
remember this.
Are you though?
I will be relying on chat to help remind us.
I will let you choose between whatever options I give you. That sounds shitty.
Thanks,
That's-
Dad.
That sounds shitty, but we're not building it with brown Alps because those are going somewhere else. Ellen, yeah, right, Melf. Sorry, boys and girls. I care about you, but as much as I love the way this board looks, I'm probably not going to type on it a lot, so I don't want to use my brown alps. Make sense? Like, it's like, I love Rukia. Rukia is a crazy beautiful board. Crazy beautiful. And as a piece of art, it's amazing. Even as a keyboard, it's amazing for somebody who likes typing on split. I just don't prefer typing on split most of the time, so...
Vogon, you will get switchy McSwitchy then. And Morven says, Dad, you can mow the lawn or clean the gutters. See, I'm giving you options.
See, I'm giving you options. Exactly like that.
Bouncy says, did you hear about the Iron 165 extras today?
No, I didn't hear anything about
Old
any
Smurfs democracy at its highest peak.
I read zero Keeb information this morning before this. What happened, man? What happened?
Old Smurfs, the only thing that would be more democratic would be allowing you to buy votes with channel points.
Oh, wah wah. Only hurts because it's true. Wait. He says hilarious. So there were extras for 5 minutes? Yeah, give me the TLDR, man. I need the infos. The insfos. So I'm pretty sure these big bump-ons go here. I'm not sure though. The big ones go here, or do the big ones go on this? Do any go on this? Let's look. Oh yeah, there's definitely some that go on here. I need to know what bump-ons go on the board. There are only 5 spots for these though, so I have a feeling it's the thing they only gave us 4 of. Maybe not though. No, they're bigger than those holes though. So it's got to be the shorter ones.
Upas put up a decoy for bots on his websites, and they were stickers for $500.
Oh, did he catch them? Because that would be amazeballs.
And in the description, it said all the keywords, like plum, navy, iron, 165, etc. But it clearly stated stickers, and it was sold out in seconds. So a lot of bots got caught.
That's amazing. Good for Upas. I love that guy. That guy's so cool.
That's really funny.
And he just won massive points for me.
Yeah.
Being so
I
salty,
believe that
nice.
is the Baka. Is it right?
Yeah, that's the Baka 60. Didn't you order a squid TSC?
I did.
Oh man. You know how exciting that is?
It is really exciting.
Okay, we'll put bump-ons on first, because always apply your bump-ons first, boys. Okay?
Unless they're covering up.
Always apply your rubbers before you
first.
get to work.
Unless, of course, those rubbers are covering up a screw hole, and then you're kind of SOL. So
That's what she said.
Exactly. Bouncy says, so the actual board was lower on the front page. So all the salty little effers who were in the CK Discord being so salty, so salty, and now because people were shitting their pants and crying like little babies, he's refunding the stickers and taking a hit on the processing fees.
I would not.
Screw that.
I would not. I would keep it.
That. I
you bought a
wouldn't.
$500 sticker, motherfucker.
Well, you
Charge it back,
have
sucker.
a stupid bot.
Charge it back,
Don't
sucker.
come up in this with a bot. Give other people a chance.
Yeah, and if you do, and you get effed by your bot being effed, then F you. You know what I mean, man. Seriously, though.
Bogon, tell us about your clip.
Ooh, clipe. Just built your clipe. Yeah, I mean, I understand. That's like kind of like selling an Xbox box. Oh man, that might be too old for some of you guys. Maybe not for all of you. I don't know. I don't know if Penguin Droppings is still in here. or TSC. You guys are you guys are close to my age, so you probably
You
recall
guys are
what.
old. You should
That's,
know.
hey, it's not. I'm not calling you
You're
old. I'm
just
calling
digging
you.
yourself a hole
I'm calling
today,
you
man.
close to my age. Like that's not shitty.
Just dig.
I don't call myself
digging.
old.
You put the shovel away and you got the backhoe out and you're just digging.
Okay, does that mean I'm old then? Are you calling me old right now? Shocks is a couple years
Hey,
older
fellow
than me, I
boomers,
think.
remember the Xbox box?
Boomers, jeez. Okay, fine. You know what? Fine. Shocks, do you remember Xbox box? Debacle?
I remember Xbox box. I also remember how they would like charge you for an iPod shuffle at regular iPod prices in the early days of eBay when it was the wild west of selling shit.
You know what? Xbox box. That's all I gotta say, okay? Apparently I'm never gonna live down Xbox box.
Xbox box. No, there are many things you will not live down today.
Many things? Like not
Many.
building that gene to do? Oh.
Well, that'll be one of them.
So what is this bottom pleat in here for? I'm confused.
Because why not? Shucks. Some of my favorite words are genius.
It's just a weight, right? I'm pretty sure it's just a weight. I don't remember much about this board. I gotta say, I forgot.
So,
I
I
wait
don't
for
know if
so
you've
many.
heard of this newfangled tool. It's called the internet.
You know what? We're going internet free today. Streaming without the internet. Joking. Joking. Obvi. We can't go off that off the grid.
Shapit, thank you for the follow. This stream has gone off the rails very quickly.
We jumped the shark. So this thing is.
Kiwi shark.
It's not-
doo-doo-doo-doo.
Whoa. Don't get that stuck in my head. It's not that heavy.
You're welcome.
I'm like, are we gonna have a different weight amount? Okay. I just wanted to try it.
Old Smurfs, I'm too young to witness people using Walkman, and Xbox Box is in my list.
You're too young to have witnessed anyone using a Walkman? Ooh.
Just a baby.
I had a Walkman. What does that say about me?
Chopete says I had a Walkman too, and a Discman. Chopete says I am looking at the bait and it is beautiful.
The bait?
The board?
Ooh, the board.
Sir D, thank you for the sub.
Sir D, thanks, man. I appreciate that. For 2 months.
And he says, hello, anyone want to buy a broken gingham? Oh no, what happened?
Oh no. Broken gingham is sad. Yeah, what did happen, man?
Joe Pete says I'm new to the hobby and looking forward to learning everything I can, especially at how not to get scammed by an Xbox box. Nice.
Yeah, definitely don't get scammed by an Xbox box.
Well, I'm so glad you're here, and you can definitely learn things here,
So we
and
screwed the weight in.
I can post our socials and also our other YouTube channel with some more educational content on it.
Okay. So those bump-ons and the weight, everything is secure. Secure. I'm gonna put the top on. Which, by the way, I wanna knock number 1 on this board is no centering tabs. So there's no tabs and grooves. So the top and bottom don't actually center against one another. They can just kind of slide, which bad on you. Always make it so that that doesn't happen. Anyway, I guess because we're here now.
So
and we have the
we've
other
got a
bump-ons out.
question from Sir D about his gingham. He says he hasn't been able to figure out what's wrong with it. He talked to the creator of the board briefly, and they said I probably shorted the 5V rail, but I don't know what that means or how to fix it or how to troubleshoot.
So
Is
this
that
is
something
gonna be
you would be able to help him out with in
gonna be-
Discord?
it's gonna be painful because it might not be troubleshootable.
Troubleshotted.
Yeah. Troubleshotted.
Yes, that one.
Yeah, so it might not be something that you can fix. Depends on how the board was made. If there's some kind of an ESD chip in there that burned up, that can probably be replaced, or a buffer chip of some sort or something like that. It's quite possible that that's the case, in which case it would be fixable. But I don't know. I don't know. It's worth finding out though, I think. Ugh, okay. So there's 2 bump-ons on that boy.
So Sir D says, but I did build a Romag pad this week, so that's fun. I'm over it, to be honest. I'll be working on porting my Gherkin to VIA. Had it working for about 30 seconds and now it won't show up in VIA. Vogan says, I have a game to build too, don't scare me.
Right? Sorry, man. Not meaning to scare you guys. I don't know anything about how it's constructed, how the gingham is made. It's very possible that the PCB is fine and perfect in every way. Probably not every way.
Practically perfect in every way. Mary Poppins board.
Probably not every way, but you know. Okay.
Sir D says, Vogon, I plugged it into my computer without one of the resistors soldered on. Just don't do that.
Seems to work. I like it. All right, so now we're gonna move these 2 halves off because we don't need them for a while. We just don't need them for a while. Now what we need is a plate and the
Morven
PCB.
says, I need to dissect my DZ60
really
today.
need a plate.
My escape key randomly stopped working. Oh no.
Well, I mean, it lights up, so there's that.
Woohoo.
In case you ever get a diffuser that you want to use on it. Oh. Oh, we know that spacebar works. That's good. I was like, what's going on here, buddy? Well, I did a discipline, so it should be very similar. Terrifying until you plug it in and it turns on. So I actually agree with that, Vogon. That's my #1 gripe about full kit boards, where you have to like solder on all the components, is you really don't know that it all functions the way you want it to until you're done-ish.
Chapit says, I would love to build a disciplinary gingham someday. Then I remember that I have not even built a sad hot swap yet, and I go sad. Aw.
Oh man, don't worry.
I mean, it's a process.
You'll get there.
It's absolutely a process.
So we aren't doing split backspace because we aren't heathens. We're civilized.
Oh dear. Shots fired.
Yeah. I mean, it was really just to rile people up anyway.
You're just... today, really, is that the day you want to rile people up, is today?
No, I'm already kind of... It's already been a day. This morning.
Unicorn 855. Hello. Hello, hello, hello.
Don't worry though, we are going stepped caps.
Morven. Hot takes, Josh. Hot takes.
You know, I mean, I prefer full backspace. Just saying.
Vogan says
As I have
full
as I have a
backspace,
split
best backspace.
As I have a split backspace board sitting right here. But that's only because the plate is not, and Chewy seemed like he was mad when I told him I was gonna make it. not a split backspace board anymore. He seemed unhappy with.
Or are other people building ergo boards today, Unicorn?
Oh, are they? Who's building what? Yeah, what's up?
Jay will be fixing a Virgo in a bit.
Ooh, nice. That actually sounds really cool. This is probably a function layer, and we'll have to test that out.
Sir D says, sorry.
So far I have 2 criticisms, 3 I guess, of this board. 1, no centering tabs. 2, bad ano. Not bad, but like uneven on the bottom side. And 3, these RGB LEDs are only showing red. Big pet peeve. And it should be for anyone else who's ever going to build a board. They should just be cycling. Doing the whole rainbow effect, you know, that the RGB things do. And the reason for that is so you know that the R's, the G's, and the B's work. Now, we're going to find out if it's a VIA board. Not a VIA.
So, does the Alice-like form factor affect how you type?
It does. And for me, it affects it negatively because I'm bad at it. but it's more ergonomic with your hands split. Your wrists are more in line, right? Instead of cocked to the side. So in theory, it should actually be at least a little bit better for your hands, for your wrists, for your carpal, for the carpal area. Okay, so I need to figure out if there's a VIA LZ PhysiX VIA. Is there any VIA porting to this? Can I use VIA? How about I do that? Can I use VIA? I'll look and I'll let you guys know. I don't even know why they have this compatibility list when there's a firmware download section, and it would have the same thing. Oh my gosh. Heinebush PhysiX VIA. Okay.
OMG.
I will copy and paste that into this browser.
TDH004 says, my issue with ergonomics is I've been using non-ergo for so long, using the ergo keyboards actually hurt.
Yeah, so for me, they don't go very well either.
Yes, you can, Josh. You can use VIA. You are the dad.
So, whoa.
Bogon, you're hilarious. Morven says, I built the cheapo GK61 to test out some cheap build ideas for friends. Sir D says, I'd like to do a full through-hole build again. Excuse me. Full through-hole build again someday, but for now I'm just going to stick to the Romex and gherkins I'm used to.
Okay, so now we're going to... I don't have a button for this, but it's okay.
Button. Who's got the button?
That's not what I want. I want that. There we go.
Unicorn says, I think it's a matter of getting used to, and it will feel a lot nicer. At least that's what I feel typing on the hot dogs, which is reasonably similar.
All right. How to reset?
We'll also need some time off, some time to get used to it, though.
So this was made by Heine, right? So it should be, if I'm not mistaken, did we say that this was... I need switch hitter. I think we said that this was function. Yeah. So I bet it's this. No. Yeah. So the function layer R on Heine's boards is what gets you in to DFU, right? So now we have this thing in DFU and we're just gonna hit flash.
Gulf Boy Nick, welcome.
So that was just a guess.
Or Nico.
FYI.
Could be right.
All right. So now if I minimize all this and I pop open Via. Oh, Via's not open. Let me reopen Via. Okay. Okay. Sorry. Like I said, this morning was kind of crazy. Okay. So now I've got my DZ60 and I've got this fancy guy. So I'm going to hold these up here and I'm going to go to lighting. I'm going to go blue, green, red. So blue works on all of them, I can see. Green works on all of them. Red works on all of them. Sweet. So that works. So under glow brightness all off because I don't want it.
TH says, I prefer tactile switches and the new Kiwis have my attention. What's a T1 stem and do you know anything else about them by any chance?
T1s are a relatively inexpensive tactile with pretty strong tactility. So if you're looking for like a Zealio V2 type tactility or Holy Panda tactility, but you're looking for a little bit less expensive switch, that might be a good choice. Okay, so we're gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to use
Pat
stabs.
is the juice box. Hi, friend. Welcome.
What up, Pat is the juice box? How you doing, man? Nice to see you. Okay, so 1, 2, 3.
Oh, I didn't do the penguin command yet today.
2, 3, 4, 5. Go. 5. Oh yeah, okay. I was like, I could have sworn my Rukia used 6, but we also had a 2.75U
Penguin and Bouncy are both here, and they both have commands.
Aw, and you pinged them both? Thank you.
I did.
That's because we love you guys. That's because you guys are great viewers. You know, the messed up thing is about that is we have a pretty good regular viewer stream. We have commands for 3 of our viewers, but there's like a bunch of other people who are regulars that are really awesome too. And we're not going to be able to make commands for literally all of them, but we have to find something sometime to, to show the love. To show the love. That's
Thanks, Sir D. Aw.
Oh, Sir D.
I don't know. What do you guys think we could do? Also, Pat asked, what were the switches you were just recommending? I think you were talking about Kiwis, correct? Or T1s? Stems?
I was talking about T1s. So look at what my cat does.
He's very naughty.
This was Dexter.
Why does he?
This is the cat
why does he chew on plastic?
That hides from everyone and is a fraidy cat.
Old Smurf. I always miss the Wednesday stream. Womp womp. Aw.
Oh, sorry. You will always miss the Wednesday stream because the Wednesday stream is actually a Tuesday stream. Just saying. Just saying. All right. So I wasn't
Sir D, that's a random emote that's given out to somebody else in the channel that when you subscribe. That's what that was.
Which, by the way, thank you guys. And if you haven't already followed or subbed, you should think about doing that. You should think about doing that so we can like hang out more, so that you get notifications maybe when Twitch like feels like it.
Yeah, Bouncy doesn't get them, but he knows we're here. So.
A lot of people don't get notifications.
And YouTube.
And then head over to the YouTube and sub there because that's a good place.
And because the VOD always goes to YouTube. And we've got stuff up on Kalanopes too, which I still need to edit content for, but
Which reminds me, you and we need to have a chat. Kalanopes chat later with you, me, and
Jeff.
And Mr. Langalandia.
Yeah, we do.
You know what, Sir D? I don't. Damn it. Okay. All right. It's next on the list.
We're still working. Yeah, it's next on the very, very long list of stuff.
It needs to be next. But that's not that hard actually, because I'm not the artist. I need to contact people and have them make art. So that should be pretty doable.
I had something in the works, but
so I actually had something made,
examples.
but they looked a little too close to somebody else's emotes, and I definitely don't want to like copy them.
Yeah, let's not do that.
You know what I mean?
Besides, I think we can come up with some of our own original emotes.
Well, I mean, they were an original kind of idea, but it just didn't turn out looking as original as I wanted it. Okay, we got 5.
Diachronic says, I'm conflicted about the Kiwis. If the leaf and stem are both T1, but the housing is upgraded like Tangies, then isn't that just a side grade from regular T1s? Their problem isn't smoothness, but sound.
Stem are both T1s, but the housing is upgraded. So yeah, it's like a cross between those two switches. But that's because JWK makes them, and so there's literally just, they're using molds and stuff that they already have. But that probably happens more often than we know without us actually thinking about it, right? So when Kale or whoever, when Kale or Gateron or somebody else, Cherry, make a new switch that has new characteristics, they're very likely probably taking from multiple sets of molds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Stupid plastic. Okay, I'm gonna have to find that later. 1, 2, 3. 4. 5. Sorry about that, boys and girls. Set all this off to the side.
Sir D says, I like my T1s. I did have to film them because the wobble was pretty bad, but other than that, they're great.
Yeah,
D
so
says, that's true. Literally no downside to a Kiwi. I guess I'm just nitpicking.
yeah, I'm not saying that it's definitely going to be good. It might be trash, right? We're not going to know until we see them. Although presumably, and this is a big presumption, I've had good interactions with the TKC people lately, but I don't want to let it I don't want to let that seem like bias, right? I'm not like sponsored by them or anything. I don't want to let it seem like they're winning me over with their personalities to think that all of their products are superior, right? They're gonna make some shit products or have made, and in this case maybe they did. Maybe they had a great product made. I don't know, but I am looking forward to finding out. Black Simon, thank you so much for the raid.
You owe me a Coke.
Yeah. Or something. Probably more than a Coke at this point.
At least like a whole case or something. Maybe a keyboard.
Like
there
a
you
keyboard?
go.
Like a keyboard, yeah. Let's go with a keyboard. That's a thing that might be
I think
attainable.
that's probably better. Yeah.
Did you have a bet Simon was gonna raid? No, we did not.
Sensei Gia, thank you so much for the follow.
But I appreciate it very, very much. Thank you, Simon.
3T Most, thank you for the follow. I'm probably saying that wrong, but sorry.
At most. At most.
I don't know if it's
I don't
at
know.
most or at most.
I like it either way. I like it either way.
HHawk80, thank you for the follow.
So we're gonna build an LZ Physics today, guys. We were gonna build a Jane V2, which is so sad. It's gonna have to be next weekend, I think.
SM Lear, why does she sound like an AI? I don't.
The coolest
I don't think
AI,
I sound
though.
like an AI.
The
I mean, I'm not
coolest
an AI. I'm a real person.
All right, so now we're gonna get to lubing some stabilizers, I think, and we can
Black
pull
Simon,
out.
are you winning, son? Says
Always
Black
winning,
Simon.
always winning, man. That Renault.
That's what an AI would say.
Any micro cam available? Oh man, isn't there though, Simon? We always got that micro vision up on this chan. So Black Simon, Black Simon Microvision when?
Oh, sorry.
Black Simon Microvision when, man?
Oh man. Sensei Gia says, I kind of got scared when the lady said, thank you for the follow. I was like, wow, Amy or you has a really feminine voice.
Incredibly.
But you don't.
Incredibly.
But you really don't. Golden Kagan says, nice, you have your own Jarvis AI. If I can get an AI like that, I'm ordering right now.
All right, Micro cam. I really need to figure out.
The dad became a son.
Oof. All right.
Microvision.
Microvision. You wanted to see the Anno under Microvision, Black Simon?
Sure.
It's pretty.
Peter is assisting with the audio today. Good boy.
Pretty heavily textured. Fuck, that's bad.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't know if it's bad though, right? Like you're not gonna be staring at this Anno, and it's gonna look like this under. You know what? We could look at some other notably good and bad Anno real quick under Microvision. How about we do that? So that it gives everybody an idea of like what the quality is, right? So think about this. It is kind of KBD fans grade finish, but LZ has always had a lot of LZ boards have always had like a rougher texture, right? Do I have nice TGR red avail? I do not have a TGR red board here at all.
Paul Golly, thank you so much for this sub.
But we can look at another board that's notably bad as a comparison in terms of Anno.
Sauce Merchant, your AI doesn't feel valued enough. SM Lear, thank you for the follow. Shaky Snake, good compression on the mic gives the AI feel. It certainly can. I'm running through a Go XLR Mini with a wonderful microphone of Pod Mic from Penguin Droppings.
Supplied by Penguin Droppings.
Mm-hmm.
Who's awesome, by the way. Okay.
Absolutely. X Noodles, thank you so much for the follow.
I don't want to scratch my board, so I need to pull out some microfiber, okay? Bear with.
That's literally a radio voice, to be fair. Paul, I actually, part of my job is doing voiceovers. So I'm just using a talent that I already have to help out with the stream.
Right, so this is Salamander's finish. Salamander's finish has been noted over time to be fairly bad.
Dr. Prout, thank you for the follow.
I'd say it's pretty similar, honestly. But yeah, it looks pretty similar under a microscope. In person, it looks a little better. Like to my naked eye, it looks a little better. But keep in mind, that is the case of a keyboard, and this is simply a plate.
Patasichi Spec says, when TKC has their TKC 1800 PCB available, but no cases or plates available.
So,
RIP.
To an extent, I'm not going to be able to get the colors completely correct on the microscope with this yellow background. There's a bunch of auto stuff going on. Yeah, but that's like an automatic thing going on, right? It looks more red when I do it this way, when it's got something to contrast. But there's some auto white balance that I can't really turn off on the microscope.
It looks like when I go on a desert safari, grainy.
Whoa. Okay, now let's find.
Deep Murky says, my eyes hurt seeing that texture.
Okay, I'll tell you what though. Here's
Simon says, it looks like my ass after I go outside in Dubai.
So this
Sandy?
this isn't going to be a stray cat hair right there, irritating me. Whatever.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I know. So this isn't going to be red, obviously, but Heine had these made in a factory that would have made at least like the older TGR boards. So let's use this as a comparison, right? Now this board gets used all the time, so it's going to be
that's your daily driver, I believe.
So it's going to be somewhat, dirty, potentially.
Diachronic says, okay, real talk. Why does ABS not come pre-shined?
So this is what like a pretty decent ano, because this is clear ano, but it's ano, right? So this is what a decent ano job would look like. Send to me, Dad.
Send
I can
it to me,
shine
Dad.
it in 30
I can
seconds.
shine it in 30 seconds.
Yeah, man, that's so I actually shined my my GMK 9s, the QWE and R. I got it, I put it on a board, and I immediately played League of Legends like all day, and I shined the QWE and R day one.
Eat a bucket of KFC and it takes a week, son.
So you can tell this looks a lot cleaner. Ooh, my fingernail's all gross.
Equivalent of 90 days of rubbing a burrito on it.
Oof.
Because that's something that you do.
So
I mean,
yeah, so this is way
everybody
cleaner.
lubes their fingers before they type on a keyboard, right? That's just standard practice.
I don't know how you guys feel about that, right? But yes, it's a much finer texture, much cleaner finish. Now let's look at we'll look at a board that has literally no ano at all. This is originally, it's probably not bead blasted, Simon. It's probably blasted with aluminum oxide. I would say that this right here is probably number 100, maybe. This is probably number 100. Alu oxide blasting. So I've done some Cerakoting in my life, so I've worked with a lot of alu oxide and sandblasting. I have a sandblasting cabinet in my garage full of
Be right back, guys.
100, number 100. It might be number 120 in there right now. What do you mean, oh no, not Sarah? Do you not like Cerakoting? And the Cerakoting I've done wasn't for keyboards. So this is not, it's important to realize that this is not anodized. So this is raw aluminum. So it's got a grayer finish, and it's even taken a little bit of like scratches right on there because the surface is actually less hard. So if we were going to Cerakote or anodize or whatever this board, we would need to refinish it. We would need to reblast it. But okay, we've gone over the what you can do, what you can't do. It'll chip if you hit the edge. Sarah is nice, but not as rugged as you'd like for keybs. Simon, I both agree and disagree with you. So I guess let me kind of explain. Cerakote can chip. It's totally possible, and on sharper edges, it's much more likely to chip at that point, just because of the mechanical loading when something impacts it. But its abrasion resistance is incredibly high. So I would actually say, frankly, that if you're experiencing keyboards that are chipping, it's very possible that the correct amount of surface prep and correct application wasn't followed. I've Cerakoted a number of things, and I have done it badly and I've done it well. And it took a while to get technique down, and most of the shops or most of the keyboards that I've seen Cerakoted are Cerakoted like one color. It's like an amateur shop kind of a deal. I've also seen guns that have Cerakoted like many layers of Cerakote with different stencils applied and all sorts of stuff, where it's incredibly durable and incredibly beautiful. But the curing, and there's so much prep that goes into Cerakote. There's a lot of prep that goes into ano, but it's really easy prep. So we blasted it and then we dunked it in a tank of acid, right? And we allowed it to get etched. Whereas with Cerakote, it has to be blasted. Then you need to probably soak it in acetone. That's usually what I've done, right? And then you need to degas it, right? You need to actually underheat. You need to bake that off and prep the surface and get it to the right temperature. And then once you pull it out, you need to have your your gun, your HVLP gun, coming out with the air and the surrounding environment at a correct temperature that's fairly suited to what's going on with the temperature of the surface of the substrate. It's a lot more technical than you'd think, and most of the gun shops that are going to be Cerakoting guns are going to get this keyboard thing, and they're going to have to learn realistically to get it right, because the mass properties are different, right? Like this is much thicker than most gun parts, and it's gonna retain a lot more heat. It's complex. I would say that if you're finding chipping on corners, so I have firearms that I've taken to competition, right? That have been kind of like run around through the mud and the garbage and have taken quite a lot of abuse, and they don't have chipping or wear on the Cerakoting. I would seriously say that I think a good Cerakote job is actually the right finish for what we're doing here, but the key there is that it's good. Have I tried gun coat? Gun coat sounds like a lube, like a gun lube. Is it like Duracoat kind of? I have not tried gun coat if it's a different paint or resin or anything like that. Omar Pixel 9, thank you, man. Thanks for dropping by. I'm totally willing to do some Cerakoting on my own stuff later and get more in tune with it, and then maybe offer it sometime to like some friends and family type things, or people that I'm cool with in the community. Very unlikely that I would go into business doing that regularly. Not sure, but probably not. And if I did, it would be to like the exclusion of this thing that I'm already doing. Very similar to Cera, but can be applied cold. So there are Cerakotes that can be applied cold in air cure, but they're not as durable typically. Why did I pull that out? That's not what I want. I want these.
Uncool Dude says, have you tried gun coat?
Yeah, we were just talking about that.
Sorry. Missed that one.
Can I mail you like 30 keeps to Sarah? Please say no. Also no.
Please say yes. Wait,
no.
what?
No, it would. I would probably be willing to do it for people like you, like other people that are cool, that are community people, but like I need to do it. I need
Pixel,
to get used to it on my own stuff first, right? Because with Cerakote, like when you get it wrong, you have to go do all that surface prep again. Like you can just wipe it off, yes, but then you need to at least degas again, at least do like an acetone bath and then degas again. But depending on how it was treated or how you even wiped it off, you may need to in fact reblast.
Uncool Dude. Yeah, the AI is lagging a little bit. Aww.
Like,
sorry, guys.
Sorry, I need more coffee.
I haven't had any coffee
Are you guys
today.
bean
That's
juice
probably
drinkers?
why.
Are you guys bean juice drinkers?
Yes.
Well, I know you are. But are you guys?
Reboot series.
Are you guys into good coffees? Because I like good coffees. It's almost like liking good whiskey.
Ooh, tea is good too, though. Leaf juice.
Tea is good. I love tea. But it's
3T at most. Thank you for hanging out.
Iced tea is not
and
as
stopping by.
Iced tea is not as good compared to tea as iced coffee is compared to coffee, though, because the flavors are a little more bold with coffee. Ooh, I've apparently magnetized these somehow. Just got your second cup. Catch up, bro. All right. It's really just that it's cold here, right? I mean that it's hot here. In fact, today's actually pretty mellow. It's 93 outside right now. And if I look,
have you tried Black Rifle coffee?
I have.
Apparently that is a thing. I haven't, but
And-
that's because I think it's only in the
We're really
the South.
sucking down the juice right now.
ooh
So
juice.
it's crazy. I was reading an article this morning that said that the air quality in California right now is literally the worst in the world. Like considerably
Gross.
worse than places that are typically considered the worst air quality in the world, like India and China, Eastern China. And I was like, oh, but it's so I can usually see mountains from my house that are 120 miles ish away.
Have you tried Death Wish coffee? Also, because of the fires, yes, Fogon.
I haven't, but I'm down. Yeah, so normally I can see mountains because it's very unpolluted where I'm at. Very unpolluted. So, like, the air is very clear where I'm at. So, usually 120 miles, right? But right now, I cannot see another set of mountains that are only 8 miles away. Like, I can't even see that they're there. That's how gross it is outside right now.
Sensei Gia says, some of my UK friends drink their leaf juice with milk. Me being Asian, I'm like, what? I do that sometimes.
Because lactose intolerance is a thing?
Well,
Is that what you're saying?
I'll put macadamia milk in it or like heavy
I
cream
was
sometimes.
talking to
Oh,
him being Asian and being like, what? Or just because in general.
oh,
Asian
Uncle Dude
teas-
says, if you
tea
want a
serving.
coupon to try some Black Rifle coffee, let me know. I'll send it to you. If you want to put it in the Discord, that'd be great.
I do. I have had some Black Rifle. I have not had Death Wish coffee. I've seen it, and I have friends that
Oh.
drink it. I just haven't. I tend to prefer coffees that are not super bitter. I'm a very solid medium roast fan. Like, I want coffee that has traditional like coffee flavors. Like Starbucks
As
burned coffee. Do not like.
As far Unicorn says, well, some teams lend themselves to adding milk. I would agree with that. I
do.
like putting milk in black tea, or like Earl Grey or whatever, which I believe is a black tea. I can with bergamot, I think, but I don't like putting milk in green tea because it just doesn't taste good.
Uncool Dude says, I'm your you. My current subscription blend from BRC is Freedom Fuel. Second would be 5 Alarm Fire. Okay, I'm down. Send on Discord and I will actually check one of those out. Which one would you recommend? Freedom Fuel? I'm totally down to do it because I also know that like if I don't like it, I have coworkers that will absolutely be happy with it. Now, Black Rifle coffee, do they send you whole beans? They will send you whole bean coffee, right? It's not like we only send ground coffee or something like that, right? I hope. Milk does not taste good, period. Don't at me.
I mean, I like it because it cuts some of the acidity in black tea, but not in all of them.
Yeah, see, tea, I've never liked milk in tea. When I was a child. Now, when I was young, I really liked black or milk and sugar in coffee. Like, I didn't really love coffee, but I remembered my grandma drank really watered down coffee, with like tons of milk and sugar in it. Like, so it was always really sweet. So I remember being a kid and like sometimes
Sounds like rain. I agree.
sometimes like finding my grandma's cup of coffee that was like cold, had gone cold or whatever, and I liked it.
Black Simon says, I put milk in my Gatorons because milk tops are better, apparently. Nice.
But that's funny. But now I just drink my coffee black.
Unicorn says, putting milk in green tea or oolong would completely destroy the delicate flavors. I agree.
I agree
And
with that.
sometimes green can be a little bit more fruity, and having that with milk is just not good. But black tea, I feel like it's more chocolatey sometimes, so I think it tastes better. But that's just me.
If we're still on
Uncle
this
Dude
topic later,
says-
I'll actually go get the bag for the beans that I am drinking today.
Sure. Uncool Dude says,
remind
I'd
me.
recommend you get a bag of those. 5 Alarm Fire is a lighter roast, but the flavor of Freedom Fuel really won me over. No acid at all.
Light
And
or
yes, they
medium?
do whole bean. And how dare you suggest pre-ground? Pre-ground, it's such a sin.
I have never suggested pre-ground, sir. I also didn't want to call you out as a heathen who might drink pre-ground coffee, so I was trying to be polite.
Sir D says, does anyone here have an in on the QMK via Gits? I don't have access or know how to push files.
Wait, repeat something about via?
Does anyone have an in on the QMK and via Gits? I'm assuming GitHub links.
Yeah.
I don't have access or know how to push files.
Talk to McMerlin. Find McMerlin. Have a chat with him.
And
He's the
Shox looks
resident
like he
QMK
has some
wizard.
ideas too.
Shox does have some ideas, I'm sure, about it. And probably could help you out sooner than McMerlin, who may be busy at the moment. Sounds like Shox is available now. Thanks, Shox, for being such a cool dude.
And yes, the lubing begins on Cool Dude. Grits and gravy, is that how much lube you usually put in stab housings? It looks like a lot.
Yeah, so these are 78 gram Zealio V2s. So they have pretty heavy springs. This actually isn't a lot. This is a pretty moderate lube. It's moderate, bordering on heavy moderate. It could definitely be heavier. Yeah, this is about how much I usually use for switches like this.
I think it looks
It also
heavier
looks a lot
because
heavier
we're looking at
under
it
the
under
microscope. Yeah, like super
under the
heavy.
microscope, and also because we're getting a side view. Once you turn it, so you can see through it.
So
it's not a lot.
Uncool dude, I have a really cool coffee maker that I totally think you might actually like. I like pour over coffee, but ain't nobody got time for that shit. So I bought a coffee maker called a Bemmer Brazen. You should look it up. It has a shower head fixture in the top of it, and it literally does the pre-soak on a timer that you can set, and then it does the pour over in the swirl. Okay. Yeah, I love the Bremer Brazen. Like, I think it's a cool thing. It makes my life a lot easier, and it still makes pretty damn good coffee. I would argue that if there's someone who's really good, really proficient, and has a kettle and a Hario, or a Chemex maybe even, if they're into that kind of thing. Although I'm not big on that. Don't hate it or anything, just it's not my jam. But a Hario and a kettle, you could probably... You can definitely equal it. You might be able to do better than it sometimes.
Can you spell that?
But the consistency... Can I spell what?
I don't know, but X Noble is asking for you to spell something, and I'm not sure what it was.
The
Your
Brazen?
maker.
Bemor? I think it's BEHM. I don't know. It's a German company. I have to look it up. I'll tell you what. I will look it up. I will Google it for you guys, and we will find it. I think it's Bemmer Brazen. Yeah, there it is. Bemmer Brazen Plus. What's this nonsense? Or maybe that's what I have.
Now you guys are making me want to go make a cup of coffee, and you're gonna hate how I make it. I
Also
fill up a little pod and I stick it in my Keurig, and et voila, coffee.
Yeah, this is exactly what I have. Also, it does not. So this carafe is not heated from the bottom. It's just double wall insulated, and it keeps coffee hot for like 4 hours, solidly hot. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. So basically, here's your mesh basket and your thing that comes out right here. If you pull that out, you can look up in there, and there's the shower head deal, and then the lid comes off, and it's like a stainless steel canister at the top that heats the water. So when you start heating the water, it heats that entire volume on the top, and then it starts the pre-soak. And it has a temp probe right next to the outlet for the water, and another one in the vat. So it's metering and keeping the water at exactly the correct temperature as it pours out of there.
You guys thought this was a Q stream, but really it's turned into a coffee nerd stream.
I'm telling you guys, it's awesome.
Roast away, people.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say that you cannot beat it. I'm gonna say that if you want the convenience of your coffee maker doing all that work, and then you still want high quality coffee, and you're willing to drop $150 or whatever that thing costs, it's worth it. Who cares about metal rectangles anyway? Shots fired, man. Shots fired. I'll tell you what, Black Simon, what are you looking forward to, man? What board are you looking forward to most right now? For a long time for me, I was really looking forward to Kepler, and I still am looking forward to getting my Kepler. I think my and this is no criticism on Project Keyboard or Josh or anything like that, but I've been waiting for so long, like the hype is kind of dying in me, and I just built that customer one, so I'm kind of like, I really want it, but like, wait, Black Simon, you keeping secrets from me? Okay, I understand, but let me in. Let me in. I want TGR. Wants TGR so bad. Okay, I'm not gonna call him out anymore. But I'm just saying, if there's a chance, hit me up. I'm the idiot. I just got into the hobby when Jane V2 got out. I like jumped in. I like had the whole form filled out, and I definitely could have gotten in under the 41 seconds. Definitely could have. And then I was like, what am I doing? This is $700 for a keyboard, and it just blew my mind. So I didn't do it. And I'm an idiot because it's an amazing board. Yeah. I'm just saying once, but there's no beating the bots and the whatever that, like, I'm just kind of beaten down. Like, there's no doing it now. Yeah,
Bouncy, at least I didn't buy a $500 sticker. Bouncy,
right though. Dang, man.
Only normies fill in forms anyway.
I don't feel bad for the people who bought that $500 sticker. At least the people who did it
because
with a bot.
they're not people, they're bots.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't feel bad for the people who did that with a bot. Like, and I think that there should be like some fee that they have to pay for the return money or whatever. Like, Upa should have had like if you cancel your order, there's a 20% charge.
$250 processing fee.
Yeah, like, you'll only get half of it back, kind of thing, right? And in big bold letters somewhere on there, note, this is not a keyboard, this is a sticker, so that only bots would have gotten it. Like, F those guys. I know they don't change consumer rights. I know they don't. I'm aware, Black Simon. It's just, man, I really wish that the people who actually were botting could have gotten slammed for it in earnest.
Or at least had some kind of, like, repercussion.
Because, well, honestly, that's what I want to be able to jump in on like a TGR board and not get wrecked, right? Yeah, no order cancellations. Yeah, just like a no cancellation policy, but a return policy with a restocking fee. Weird. There's a hair on that one. Yeah, I don't feel bad for bots.
Yeah, same. I don't. And Mineral, hi friend.
What up, Mineral? How you doing? Have you tried asking nicely? It's worked for you. I've never reached out. I should. I will.
Yeah.
I will. Just he and I have never had a reason to like actually chat. And it feels like, I guess it feels disingenuous and or shitty just talk to somebody that I've never talked to before and be like, hey, I'm really interested in your thing.
Mineral, I hope you had a great bike ride. We started a little bit late, so you're not missing a whole lot.
I guess I should ask. I will. DM me so I can scam your monies, right?
Scams. Hashtag scams.
Nice, Mineral. Back from a bike ride. That sounds nice. Doing a bike ride here would be terrible, I think, right now. In fact, going outside is terrible. I had to tell a friend who's from Florida.
Amen, desert is expensive.
I had to tell a friend who's from Florida because he has an evaporative cooler in his house and he has his regular air conditioner. And since it's so hot, right, you don't want to run your normal air conditioner. You want to run your evaporative cooler because they work well here. I had to tell him, dude, you really need to be running. Yeah, see, that one's a little heavy. You need to be running your regular AC, not your swamp cooler. Evaporative cooler, right now. And he was like, no, I mean, why? And I don't mean this in any bad way to him, but I mean, I was like, no, see, that thing pulls air in from the outside and you breathe that in, and that's bad for you right now. And he knows that it's bad for him, right? He's not an idiot, but like in California, we used to have like smog warnings, at least in the LA area. Like, oh, the smog is terrible. You need to not go breathe the outside air today. Like in the 90s, growing up. And
Mineral,
that got cleaned up because the
feel.
air quality increased here. And basically, like, when the air is really trash like this outside, you don't want to go outside and do outside activities. And it's sad.
Worm Boy says, why is this dude putting sour cream on his keyboard? Shane the Human, thank you for the sub.
Appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. That resub for 2 months.
20 was here. A smear for better taste. Keyboards do taste better if you put a little cream cheese on.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. A little schmear.
A little schmear.
A little schmear. All right, so I'm gonna show you guys one of these under microvision, and then we're not gonna show the rest of these under microvision because it just takes more time, right?
The people like microvision, sir.
Okay, well, if you guys like it and you want me to take it, if you want me to leave it up, then I will.
Bouncy, what does it mean? Schmear is a German word, by the way.
Is it?
I mean, if it's spelled SCHMIER, but not when it's smelled. Wow, spelt.
You should not smell your schmear.
SMEAR. Yeah, don't do that.
Right. So we put a little in there, but we can still see the exit hole.
I'm sorry, SHMEAR.
Yeah, schmear.
205 grade schmear.
205 grade schmear.
It literally means to smear. So,
oh, okay.
Same.
Cool.
Same Z's.
Same Z's. Got it, coach. All right. So now we're gonna. Man, I feel really. It's the little things. I don't really impress myself a lot, but I really just did right there, and you guys have no idea. When I put the little tweezers down with the what's it called, with the stab insert or stab guide completely framed, centered in the microscope, I didn't even think about it and it worked. And I was like, oh, I'm probably off center, and I looked over and it was like perfect, and I was like, man, I'm finally after what, 6 months, 7 months, 8 months of having a microscope, getting used to where the framing of this thing is automatically. So little things. Sorry, seems silly.
It's the little things.
All right, so now the side that has 2 holes, for any of you guys who don't know, right? The top one is a pocket that is dead. It doesn't do anything really except add rigidity to this part. That goes toward the front, so where the clips are.
Why not use some tape and frame it? Shaky Snake, because that would be too easy. I've
thought about that more than one time, but it would just be too easy. I just need to get better. I'm joking. It's literally just that I have not done it.
That is true. When Murrican say it, it's usually from Yiddish, which has a lot of German loan words.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even think about that.
Yes.
Yeah. I think it probably is it is from Yiddish, the way that we're saying it. A little schmear
On your bagels? Yes.
on your bagel, right?
Oh,
So
gosh,
now we're
I
gonna
want a bagel.
lube up the end of the wire. Yes, I lube both the inside of the stab insert and the wire, although I don't go too heavy on the insert. That part doesn't have a lot of influence on the action of the switch. It's the guide where you want to be careful.
Shaxi1, thank you for the follow.
Right. So we got the end of our wire up to the elbow in, and now we're going to
Uncool dude,
in
TSC
here.
is going to be slinging coffee and bagels soon. Yes, this is going to be I Am Me, You Are You's Keeb Stream and Coffee House.
I don't know.
I will be
That's
the
Jack's,
mod.
that's Jack's
The
ecstatic.
mod.
That's Jack's ecstatics thing. We can't steal his ideas.
I will be the mod / barista.
Cool. So that's how that works. And I think we're gonna. Nobody said anything about, hey, you got to keep that microvision up. So I'm in
We
fact.
have a question. Jurgen000 says, is there a difference, or Junior Gen, either one?
Okay.
Is there a difference if you use 205 grade 0 and dielectric grease?
Yeah. So strange. Thank you so much for that follow.
Yes, so strange. Thank you for the follow.
Shaxi1, thank you for that follow. So, and I think maybe you got that one. Either way. Yeah, so it's really a preference thing to some extent, right? You can lube appropriately with the right amount to affect the motion correctly with dielectric grease or 205 grade 0 or any number of other lubes, right? But there's like a general consensus belief on what people do. But a lot of it is style. So lubing is an art, and there is science that drives some of it, but to an extent, the science part is art, and everybody has like their
Thank
own.
you for the 47 bits.
Thank you, man. Everybody has their Wait, what?
47 cents short on rent this month. Going to get evicted. I wish there was some way I could have avoided this. Oh, man.
Oh man, that hurts. Don't go short on rent for it.
I feel
I
like
know it's
this
a
is-
joke, but still.
He's joking.
But still. Yeah. Okay. So, and Black Simon, feel free to correct me or disagree with me or whatever, right? Because I see your comment which says 205 for plastic and PTFE for plastic metal. I mean, so 205 grade 0 has PTFE in it. It's a but either way, right? I think he meant dielectric, but it's an art. So you do it the way that you're familiar with and you're comfortable with. The reasoning behind why I do just 205 grade 0 and no dielectric grease is that dielectric grease does dry out over time. It has some off-gassing that occurs, and then it dries out and it clumps up a little bit more. They all eventually clump up at least a little bit from dust, but I feel like 205 grade 0 gets me a little more longevity, so that's why I do it. But that's not to say that someone can't get, at least in the immediate term, the exact same feel result with dielectric grease. They can. That's my take on it. 100% preference when it comes to lube. Everyone can do their own thing. I like to mix since it benefits your hard typing style. Reapply PD. Okay, so Black Simon reapplies. Okay, so yeah. So if you're reapplying and you're willing to reapply, then that's a good way. Now, normally I'm doing customer builds. This is not a customer build. This is my build. Normally I'm doing customer builds though. And so I try and go for the thing that's going to be consistent for the longest period of time for them. And I feel like this is a decent way to accomplish that. But again, I think a lot of people look at maybe what us streamers are doing and they're like, oh my God, that's like the way, the only way, maybe. And it's not the only way. I mean, if you can find a way to lube this properly with Crisco and you find out that Crisco doesn't degrade over time or something like that, I'm sure that's not true. then I'm not going to tell you what you're doing is wrong if it gets a good result. Speaking of longevity, how often should we relube switches? Never. Throw them away, buy new ones, and lube those.
What?
Yeah, so relubing switches.
Whoa. 20 was here, slaps black salmon with a trout. Damn.
Oof,
I didn't
man.
realize we had a trout hanging out and
That's an old
seems fishy to me.
IRC thing / slap and then person's
I remember
name.
that.
That's awesome. That's awesome, man. Yeah, so Wormboy says something.
I've been diving into Alps a bit more. Has anyone figured out what the secret Alps lube is yet?
Not that I know of. Would have preferred a herring.
I would have preferred a herring. With a herring. Silk, hi friend.
What up, Silk? Hey man, how's Evil Dolch doing? How's that Evil Dolch coming along, man? How many more days? PTFE dry / RO59 with 6 month maintenance cycles.
Fairly good. It's ending Friday. Have you gotten in on Evil Dolch?
Not yet, but I am for sure.
Silk, can you pop a link in the chat, please, so we can take a look at it?
Yeah, so
Or
you can
so
find
people
that
can
one
look
on
at it?
that one's on Kono. Kono.store. I have so many questions when I see people run things through Kono or through any vendor really. Like I wonder why they run through the specific vendor they run through and how that works better or worse for them. And those are questions that I don't ask in public, so I'm not going to ask you those in public, but I'm curious about those things in general. Similarly, I'm curious about like why Jeff has run some of his things through TKC, why things get run through TX, why people choose to go with Dixie or Canon keys specifically. So many questions.
Wormboy says most people think it's probably a dry lube though, right? Need to lube my oh, I'm gonna screw this up, I'm sorry. Fuhua blacks as they're sitting in a warehouse for who knows how long.
So here's the deal. You can lube.
Also, hi existentially yours.
Yeah, so the biggest issue, wow, my lighting just changed. That sucks. I'll fix it. So the something's up with the remote every now and then. It's pretty rare, but it does. Should be fixed now. So
Thanks for the link, Silk.
Dust is terrible with Alps. Dust is the killer for Alps. To the extent that I recommend you literally cover your Alps boards when they're not in use. If you can manage it. It's not like the end of the world if you can't, but if you can, you should. So with Alps, a lot of people like going dry lubes. I have lubed with 3204. With a mix of 3204 and 106. Krytox 106, which is an oil. So a mix on Alps before. And made some black Alps, some black pine Alps even. No, black bamboo Alps, not pine Alps. Black bamboo Alps that feel amazingly good. But they'll have a limited lifespan. But also they're black bamboo Alps. So meh. I mean that's my Black Simon. Wet lube in Alps, direct me to your home so I can hit you. Yeah, so the deal is I was playing around and it was actually the first thing I ever lubed, and they're really good, but they have a limited lifespan, and they're black bamboo Alps, man. They're not uncommon. You can get a lot of them for inexpensive. So I'm not gonna feel bad about it, because one day they won't feel good anymore and then they're just trash. Sorry, man. Sorry. Also, I was new. Okay, I didn't even have any other mechanical keyboards.
It's just a baby, you guys. Just a tiny baby keyboard enthusiast.
I was brand new, man. Booking a flight to LAX. Well, then you need to quarantine yourself before you come visit because, LAX right now.
It's kind of yucky.
Yeah, I would not do it. Diachronic, you hate clicky switches, but still enjoy the box switch. Is that what you're saying? Heard a lot that lubing tactile alps can take away a lot of tactility. Is this true? Yeah. I mean, lubing anything can take away tactility, so you need to be real careful with the alps thing. With those same alps that I lubed like that, though, I also I modified all of the tactile leaves on them to bend them outward, and I made like a little jig so that they all got bent out or flexed out to like the same at least amount each, and they feel, honestly, those alps that I'm talking about, those black ones, they feel kind of like brown alps. Like they're looser than brown alps because they're pine or bamboo blacks, but the tactility is still really heavy. So they're like crazy weird modded switches. They're kind of cool though. I mean, I wouldn't recommend everybody go out and do it, but if you have a bunch of extra black alps that you give literally no shits about, why not play? Why not play? Oh, mineral. What the hell? Did you just compare Alps to Topra?
Whoa. Whoa.
Dude.
Wormboy,
Shots
thank you
seriously
for
fired.
the bits. Are Otemu switches pretty much just Alps that will fit in MX boards?
Do you mean Matthias switches? I think you mean want to buy clicky Topra, thanks.
Mineral, I think you just made his head explode.
Yikes, dude. Imagine using something tactile. Oh, come on, Bouncy. Hey, Bouncy, what was that first board that I built you? What switches did you have in there?
Oh, we have video evidence of that, don't we?
It was inks, that's right, black inks. Have you always been linear? Have you literally never had a tactile board? Just trying to think. I'm like, tried Holy Pandas for like 5 seconds.
Tony was your Green Alps love.
But have you used brown Alps? I like Oreos, but I mean those are tactile. That's right, Oreos.
I've come to talk to you today about brown Alps.
Guys, it's okay. It's personal opinion. Some people still have a much larger part of their brain that is reptile and need to hear the click to know they've hit a key. Oof. Oof, Wormboy. Shots fired, man.
Bouncy said, I lubed my Oreos with 205 grade 0 until they turned linear because I didn't know any better.
Nice. You're like, I had these tactile switches. They got a lot better when I made them linear. Is that what you're just telling me? Or is that how you fell in love? No, I know it's not.
Aww. Love.
Aww. I don't know why, but that just made me think of Jeff. Aw, lovey bears.
Oh, lovey bears.
Chad is ruthless this morning. No joke, man.
Black Simon, I'm a boomer and I need clicks to be loud enough to be kicked out of nightclubs.
I like clicks, but I like vintage clicks for the most part. I like...
Chat is existentially yours. chat is ruthless this morning, but you know, I blame Black Simon completely for that one, and that's okay. So we have Bouncy. I was like, what the fuck? What happened? What is this black magic?
All right, we're on our last stab to be lubed.
Black Simon, I'd low-key just hire someone to slap a big sheet of metal when I type. Just behind you like a gong.
for every keystroke.
Upcoming next, Thunder Switches.
See, that's
Welcome
what
to
we
Thunder
need.
Switch.
Oh man, escape from Thunder Switch. No.
Beam Spring.
Right. I'm down for some. We need
You've
modern
heard of-
beams.
You've heard of Thok. Get ready for kaboom. See, my voice isn't deep enough to do that. Sorry, guys.
Kaboom!
Oh, Jesus Christ. Right when Davis gets here, then you use the voice. What is going on? Hi, Davis.
Yep. Right when she gets here. The voice.
Just handwire a Glock to an something solenoid controller.
Glock. Just gunshots literally every keystroke.
Yeah,
Bang, bang, bang,
apparently
bang, bang,
this
bang, bang. Oh my
is
gosh.
Oh, man. I
Wow,
just
we
looked
are
up ruthless in the dictionary and saw this. Endeavor asks, by the way, what happened to those Zeal clickies? Are they still going to make them?
I believe so. I don't know. Ask Henry. I do not know.
Wait, who's Henry?
Zeal.
Oh.
Henry.
I didn't realize that Zeal's real name was Henry. Apparently, I'm not cool.
What just happened?
It was
wires
like a
got
Zeal
crossed.
tri-switch. The tri-switch.
Alright.
Were
Better.
those jades or something? No. I'm thinking of something else.
I know.
Mint.
Those are box switches. Jades.
Yeah, it was like it had three options depending on how, I think it was depending on how you inserted the stem.
Just
Worm Boy, thank you for the 50 bits.
break it to make it silent. Thanks, Worm Boy.
Worm Boy, I'm sick and tired of Big Keyboard funding all these streamers and PsyOps campaigns to make me waste all my money on keyboards.
Big keyboards? Like a misnomer.
Hashtag Big Keyboard. Bouncy says, let's go Henry. By the way, Henry is Zeal. I can use his first name because we are tight like that. Yeah, I know, top players, but it's not a big deal to me. Lol.
Yeah, right.
I'm Bouncy.
Whoa. All right.
20 was here says, when it comes to clickies, I generally dislike everything with click jackets, so inconsistent. Black Simon Illuminati Eye. Oh man.
So this is what I need to know, right? This is what I always forget about freaking Alice layout, which is which of these is the one I want. I think it's the outer one gets me the 2U and a 125.
David says, this PCB is cute. It is cute.
So this is always 1.5, right? And this can either be 2.25 or 2U, right? So 2.25 and 2U. I want 2.25, I think. No, I want 2.25 because I want to put a 1U right here because I'm a heathen. Yeah, but it's not. You're right. It's not. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check their pick. Dang it, Jax. Thank you for, making me be. So Jax, check this out. This is what I was talking about that last time. And with these guys. This is
Hey,
the
Jax.
coffee. This is the coffee maker I have. You should look into it sometime.
This has become a coffee geek stream.
It's really good. Promise.
We've decided we're gonna start a little Keebs and coffee thing.
There's
I'm
a
gonna-
shower head in there.
I'm gonna be the barista and throw bagels at people.
Okay. It's the Bemer Brazen. It's good. It's like for when you want that pour over coffee, good, proper extraction that tastes good, but you don't want to spend the time heating up a kettle and sitting there and pouring over yourself. Just saying. Bouncy, did you see what Bouncy says? Jax, I heard since Josh already has LZ PhysiX, I can take his Rukia question mark. No. Get your hands off my Rukia. So I don't know about for AeroPress. So I just ended up getting one of these. I have to think about, I have to actually, hold on. I need to go to, come on. No, stop giving me an ad.
Bouncy, give me the goddamn rookie.
Give me that goddamn board.
Oh, Wormboy is a former Pete's barista. All right.
So
Keeves and coffee for the win.
So this is what
I would
just
totally
got.
throw bagels at everybody. Just like a frisbee.
So I just got one of these and I love it.
Oh, Davis says, I need a new grinder for my AeroPress. What should I get?
Yeah, so I just got one of these, the black one. The Baratza Encore. It's pretty good. It's not like the best grinder out there or whatever, but it's also like, you know, a reasonable price. Like here. It's not like stupidly expensive. And I think it does support like AeroPress level of fineness. It's pretty good. Pretty good.
Davis, yes. One day when we can all meet in person, coffee and Keebs would be amazing.
So Black Simon, I had a cheap DeLonghi. Well, it was like a ripoff. It was theirs. It was just private labeled as a different label, but it was one of theirs. And it was pretty good. But eventually the motor burned up, and then I was like, I'm gonna step up to like a decent one. If you want to go 1U on the inside, go inside holes. Yeah, that's what I thought, right? Because it goes 2.25U here then. And then it's either...
And T unicorn and T.
2U or 2.75. Either way, I'm going 2.75.
Has another question. Do you know anybody selling pre-made Alps boards? The only one I know of is KB Paradise, but I already own that board.
Yeah, so the problem with any pre-made Alps board is going to be that it uses modern production switches, which are going to be Matthias switches, and Matthias switches are trash. Sorry. Comparatively, I don't want to say that, like, if you like yours, you have one and you like it, then good for you. But if you compare it to like even cheap black bamboo Alps, it's not there. Hey, you're typing kind of hard.
Oops, sorry.
It's just enough to trigger your gate. Yeah, so my I don't know. Yeah, I think pretty much if you want an Alps board, you got to build it yourself. So I'm gonna build this board Alps at some point in the nearish future, because I got
cool,
an extra
dude. You are
plate
more
and
than
stuff.
welcome to post any links you want. Well, as long as they're related to.
Today
within
we're
reason.
doing, but today we're
Related
doing
to
MX.
chat.
But today we're doing MX.
Sorry, I just had to clear to like caveat that with
Worm Boy, thank you for the 25
boy,
bits, man.
thank you so much for the bits. I feel like you've contributed a lot of bits today. 172 bits. Thank you so much.
Thanks, man.
So much for my OnlyFans link. Aw, sorry, uncool dude. Only KBD fans, Black
Coffee
Simon.
grinder.
Nice.
Uncool dude posted the Capresso Infinity conical burr grinder. Yeah, this looks like a good looks like a decent, at least passable option. It is in fact a conical burr. Yeah, this looks like a great grinder, man. I mean, I would not be opposed to buying this grinder. I personally just kind of looked up some reviews and I was like, hey, I'm gonna go with the Baratza Encore, but I don't think that that's a bad choice at all. That looks like a good
Wormboy,
one.
you are now #1 in bit donations. Thank you so much for
Thanks,
your
man.
78 bits.
Yeah, bits have never really been the big oh my
Bouncy.
gosh, Bouncy.
Bouncy, thank you
Thank
for
you
the
so much,
300
man.
bits. Oh my. Are we starting a bit war now? Oh boy.
That's okay. Beans, oh, wait, what did he say? Beans or what? Okay, nice. Extract
me,
juice
Theo.
from bitter
Thank you for the
tasting
follow.
beans. Where are we at with my Rukia? Wow, man. Sorry, buddy.
Davis says, but why these burr grinders so ugly, uglying up my counter space? I agree.
The Baratza is not that ugly.
Some of them look like one of the
But I will
creatures
say,
or one of the little mechanical guys from MST3K.
I will say that like the way my kitchen sits, my microwave sits in a corner. So there's like the side that's closest to one wall that I can't see, that's where I push my coffee grinder when I'm not using it. So I don't think it's ugly. However, I also don't really look at it much unless I'm using it. So there is that.
Bouncy, you're hilarious. Bouncy says, I feel like we keep coming back to how do we get Mr. Chillups at Rukia?
Sounds like you treat it ugly. I will say, Mr. Chillups is pretty awesome. But since I don't make the Rukia, I can't make that happen.
Wormboy, thank you for the 296 bits.
Maybe Mr. Jack's Ecstatic could.
Referring to my last question, my KB Paradise came with Fukas. Was wondering if you knew anyone else selling boards with older switches.
Yeah, so I mean, for pre-mades, you're not really gonna get that, right? So if you want older switches, pretty much what you gotta do is you gotta, look on Desk Authority, figure out what kind of board you want, and then you're gonna have to look for that specific model. eBay is an okay way to start finding them. You may want to hang out and chat with the people on Desk Authority and be like, hey, does anybody have a line on a specific board that you're looking for? And they might be able to help you. Are we in a bit war?
There is a bit war going on right now.
Okay.
It's like a
Just wondering. Yeah,
it's like a friendly little bit war.
I feel bad not being able to help you out more with that, but frankly, the like Alps game, it's just Alps are dead. One, and I just lost. Oh man, you guys are bananas. I love it. Yeah, I'm really happy.
Wormboy has to pay his rent still.
I know,
Thank you
right? He
both,
was already
Wormboy and
47
Bouncy.
cents short.
You sunk my battleship.
I feel like there needs to be better Alps options, and that's kind of starting to happen, because maybe not with switches, but with keycaps and people releasing PCBs and plates that are compatible and stuff like that, right? Like there, all of that stuff is happening, but where we aren't seeing it is in new switches. And that's frankly because it's hard, right? I mean, if you look at Matthias switches, there's no like obvious reason for Matthias switches to be less good than Alps in terms of the physical dimensions or whatever, but I'm sure there is something that we're just not seeing because they aren't as good. Like they aren't even close to as good. And it's really sad because I want better options too. I don't want to spend $3 or $2.50 or whatever for an Alps Brown or $30 for an Alps neon green or whatever. Like, I want there to just be decent options around that we have at our disposal. Unfortunately, we are not there.
Wormboy says it bought a flight stick recently that uses some Alps switch, or at least the company is called Alps.
Yeah, no. So Alps makes switches. They just don't make keyboard key switches. Like they make. So I think. Well, actually, does Alps exist at all? Omron does. Yeah, Alps makes
Alps
some
makes
stuff.
knobs too.
I think Omron is the guys who mostly make mouse switches.
Bouncy says still waiting for my Nixies.
It's a Mars switch. Okay. Alps Alpine. Wait, what did you just say? Something about Nixie?
Bouncy is still waiting for his Nixies.
Well, I just want you to know, Bouncy, that means I'm waiting for your Nixies. Because, sir, I need to be a customer of those. But I am ready. I'm ready. I want a couple Nixies. More than a couple. I want some Nixies. It's a flex, man. It's totally a flex, Black Simon. They are cool and they are good, but it's also a flex. I ain't gonna lie. And I do have some good Vent Blacks. Good Vent Blacks are pretty awesome. All right. Boom, 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 boom. 1, 2, 3.
The real flex
4,
is
5.
ISO with high rows. Wormboy says my uncle used to work for Texas Instruments, and one of his products used an Alps electric component, and he became friends with a very old lead engineer. I've been trying to get my uncle to give me his contacts so I can see if he knows anything about Alps switches. That's funny.
So I know somebody that worked for Data General back in the day, and they were trying to help me find some old Data General keyboards. So I'm hoping that I can get that to happen sometime. That would be pretty sweet. But it sounds really cool to be able to find some of those old Alps electric thingamabobbers. Those Alps switches, man. My Gramps was at DG. Was he really? Oh man, that's awesome. Yeah, somebody that I currently occasionally work around, like they do contract work, like where I'm at. Like he used to work for Data General, and he was gonna help me try and find some cool stuff, like just as a personal thing, obviously. But I mean, for the last like decade, I've been working around this guy every now and then. All right, boys and girls. All right. I mean, there we kind of go. So let's get some of these Zealios in here to start. These are mine. They're lubed with 3204. 78 grams. Ladies and gentlemen. Is this like a super tight plate? Oh man, it might be. Oh yeah, it's pretty tight. It's not like crazy though. It's not unbearable.
So Wormboy says, most of my initial searches seem to be that the keyboard switches were kind of an afterthought and not many documents were saved. And apparently
So
Static Age is crying in Gatorun Yellows.
I mean,
Wormboy also says it's finally raining in California.
I've heard this speculation before. I'm guessing that someone has the drawings. They're not like completely lost. Did you say it's raining in California?
Ash, apparently it's raining ash.
Yeah.
Davis, you just finished all of your Mamba candy and now you're sad. Oh, Mambas are great.
Ash booty ash. Is that what we're talking about? Because there is definitely all sorts of ash all over the place, which is really sad, right? Because I just got these awesome solar panels and now they're getting ash on them.
Yoda Droid 78 gram. Those are supposed to be for missile launch keys. Or people that type really heavily and try to type through their keyboard.
Like I do.
Right. You just try to break your keyboard when you type through it. Or type on it.
Oh. I'm glad I did that. I'm glad I tried this.
Oh, you were about to harvest your tomatoes, but the ash really fucked up my whole garden. Oh, that stinks.
No. I'm so sorry, man. That's terrible. It really, really is. Stupid fires are stupid.
They're bad and they should feel bad. Box Ancient Grays. I have 2 in a macro pad. I won't accidentally be actuating them ever. So heavy, says Static Age.
Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah?
Davis, so we can't eat ashy tomatoes? I feel like that might be a delicacy. I mean, maybe grilled or roasted tomatoes? Sun-dried?
You don't want to eat that, Ash.
Yeah, don't eat that, Ash. It's bad. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Keyboard moment. Keyboard go
Oh
type,
my
type, type.
gosh.
Nice. First, Stony.
Keyboard, go. Type, type, type. Whoa.
Warm boy. BRB, too much coffee, not enough pooping.
Whoa. Whoa.
Thank you for oversharing.
It's about to be just the right amount of pooping. I'm just saying. I'm pretty sure that's just about to go down. Good for you, Worm Boy. Good for you.
Worm did pay to give us TMI too. He redeemed channel points for that.
Nice redeeming channel.
See, he decided not to redeem channel points in like the poll for the keycaps.
What keycap
which
set
is
are we going to use?
democracy.
What keycap set are we going to use?
What-
I'm tempted
what
to do white
new
on
ones
black.
do you have? Do you have any new ones?
Well, I mean, there's
Anything new and exciting?
well, Cafe 9009. Those are new-ish.
I mean, I feel like with the coffee talk today, cafe is kind of like should be.
Yeah, but this is like a red
we
plate
use.
with a gray case and a black wrist rest. I feel like modern Dolce, white on black.
Minimal?
Yeah, minimal maybe.
I think minimal.
Peach.
Black Simon cries in
I'm not
1990s boards.
Not doing
Yes,
peaches and
yes,
cream.
peaches and cream always looks good on a red board.
Yeah, we're not doing peaches and cream.
Stash, welcome back.
What's up, man?
8008.
Just got in on R2 minimal. Nice Shane. I think. Hey, Bouncy, did you get in on minimal R2? I have a feeling you must have. All right, so I guess do a poll. Do a 3 minute, or you can do it as long as you want, really. Maybe 5. Probably don't do 10 ever. It's way too long for a poll.
I've done 10 before, and you're
Ooh,
just fine with it.
8008. Sagapruti. Thank you, Sagapruti. Thank you so much. That's actually a really good option. The red maybe not so.
Okay.
Doesn't go so well with it, but the gray certainly will. Yeah. So modern Dolce,
Hold on.
8008.
Hang on.
Yeah. I'm just gonna grab one in the chest.
Okay.
I don't have
Modern
bread,
Dolce.
Sniper Bob.
2008. White on black.
And
Minimal.
sure, that's it. Those are the
I feel like there was one more in that list.
we're there.
Was 9009 on that list? Or cafe?
Yeah, I don't want either of those options.
Or peaches and cream? I think peaches and cream should always be
No.
an option.
It should not always be an option. We'll not be building this board with peaches and cream.
Okay, fine. All right, 5 minutes.
Actually, I almost feel like it needs to be this keycap set because whatever. Yes, sure.
All right, I am starting the poll right now. It is up at the top of the chat.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And you may vote multiple times with channel points or bits because democracy.
Yeah. Because Citizens, or no. Is it Citizens United? Is that the, oh, is that the one? Because corporations are entities, apparently. Ooh,
No,
man.
they're
Are we
people.
making
They're people.
Yeah, corporations are people.
I mean,
I agree
voted
because
for
I
them
actually
all.
have the OG space keys, so it would be really beneficial because then I could use my actual spacebar keys for it instead of extra shifts.
Feeble-minded says, every time I see those plastic trays, I feel bad I ever talk shit about them. The ones that replace them are so much worse.
They
Hey,
really are.
At least they're made of potato and you can like mash them up and eat them, right?
Ugh.
Recycling
Recycling?
or something. Compost, they're compostable.
I mean, you really want to put them in your compost?
Eh.
I feel like there's other industrial chemicals that went into the production of that thing that you might not want to do anything with.
Pat is Usebox says, I can either buy another base or I can buy Ring Fit Adventure. Both will have amazing long-term effects in my life. It's more of a matter of which one I should get first.
Yeah.
Feeble-minded Ring Fit because it'll get you girls. No one dates a bassist.
Whoa.
Shots fired.
Dang. What do you have against bass guitarists?
I feel like
man?
Nikki Six would dispute that, but okay.
Yeah, like, man, what did a bassist ever do to you?
Right? It's usually the drummers that never get dates.
Yeah, except for that. Man,
Why would you
Vogon-
say something so
Vogon,
brave,
are you
but
still
so
in
true?
here, man? Like, you had me watching that one Delta Empire guy. Man, that guy's awesome. I'm not even really that into watching like specific instrumentalists or percussionists, and like that guy's just kind of amazing. There's that whole line, give the drummer some. Give him some. Do 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 do.
Hello, Luke and Zio. Welcome back.
Well,
And
hello
yes,
there.
Davis, there is that whole line, give the drummer some. Ain't they not getting none? I mean, I thought they might eventually. I don't know. I feel like if you're in a rock band, everybody probably gets some somewhere.
Yeah, I mean it's a rock band. Like, there's groupies and you know, everybody's getting busy apparently. Thing. So I hear. Would you
Luke
like
says
fries
I'm
with
looking
that?
for someone to build me a board.
What?
Luke says I am looking for somebody to
Ooh.
build me a board.
Well,
you
it
can
just so
reach out
happens-
to Josh on Discord.
I know a guy.
I know a guy too. That's crazy.
Yeah, man. What do you have in mind? Feel free to tell the entire world if you want to. Because if you have me build it, it'll be on stream. Them's just the breaks. I stream these builds. This one is mine, not a customer build. But, you know, it happens. Speaking of which, the customer for the board I was going to build did actually message me back just a minute ago.
So the winner is White on Black, and Static Age has contributed 1,485 channel points.
One cool dude sent me a message. What? Oh, okay. Yeah. I will do that. Okay. All right. So back to the action. White on Black. Did it actually get 420? I didn't actually see the vote count. Oh man, that's funny. That's funny.
It did.
That's pretty hilarious. Actually.
Well done, chat. You have won today.
Well done, chat. It's Smokey in California. Thanks. See what you did?
Because of the 420?
No, because of the fires. It was a joke.
I mean, 6 in one, half a dozen the other.
Yeah, whatever. It's crazy. There's a dispensary like right down the street from my house that I didn't even know was there until I drove by it.
Until you smelt it?
And smelled it as I was driving by it. I was like,
yes, Penguin, this
when
is
did
the
they build
craziness
that?
you have returned to.
When did they build that?
And now you know.
And now I know.
The wind switched, and now you know.
The wind did it changed. The wind
You smelt it, they dealt
changed. Ah, that's awesome.
Sniper Bob.
That's awesome.
Oh, hey, if it is, and Cool Dude says if you smelt it, you dealt it. Those are the rules apparently.
I mean, I did definitely not deal with what smell is coming out of that
Air
place.
Bison,
But
hi. My bad. Little Air Bison says my bad about the poor communication concerning the switches. Super excited to see this PhysiX though.
oh yeah, man. This is mine too. So we're gonna build this board twice, right? So this is the MX build that we're doing of it. We will have the Alps build of it as well. With that awesome.
There's so many
Alps
wildfires
plate.
here in San Francisco that it smells like a bonfire.
Yeah, it smells pretty bad out here too. Legit, the smoke where I'm at is really bad. I'm actually curious. So I have a 12 kilowatt system, my solar thing, right? And right before this, I was seeing, well, it's 1230, so probably about. So I only have a 10K inverter, so I was seeing probably like 9.8K, just under 10 kilowatts this time, and then another 30 minutes from now it would go up to 10. And then it would stay that way till like 3, but now I'm seeing 8 kilowatts in production.
Uncle Dude says, I think all that smoke is a result of the tech community doing burnouts on the way out of the state.
Womp, womp, womp. Hurts.
What weight are these Zeals?
These are 78 grams because I type like I'm trying to break my keyboard.
It's true. It's true. Hashtag true facts.
No KB, thanks for the 400 bitty bits, man. Man,
No
this guy's
KB,
gonna
thank you so
this
much
guy's gonna
for the
start
bits.
another bit war, isn't he?
It is, but it's okay.
It's okay. It is okay.
Wormboy says, you were wrong. It was not the right amount of poop. I even think an argument could be made that it was too much poop. Well, shit.
Ah, I see what you did there. Also, sorry, man. That sucks.
Or if you want it in French, merde.
Sounds like an unfortunate amount of poop. But just for you.
That sounds like a shit ton.
Ma. We are a punny bunch today, aren't we?
We are. I mean,
we
we
are
are
a
every
gross
day, but
and punny bunch. It always goes back to poop, doesn't it?
I mean, it does. It really does.
Typing with a
78
sledgehammer.
grams.
Every one of these is a sledgehammer.
What are these Zealiots I have been hearing about? Zealios?
Zealios.
Silence? Enough with the crappy jokes, says Pat is a juice box.
Well, what other kinds of jokes would we have here?
I mean, if they're not crappy, we're not doing our jobs.
or someone isn't doing their job.
No.
But that someone. Oh man, that someone certainly isn't Worm Boy. Apparently, he's definitely getting busy doing that job. Sorry, man. That's the worst. Putain merde. What is that? Man, I do not. I
don't know what the first part of that is, but merde is French for shit. Puta in merde. Wait a minute. Are we combining languages now?
Sounds like shit.
Sounds like shit.
Sounds
Agreed.
like shit.
Penguin
I agree,
droppings.
Penguin. I agree. Does sound like shit. All right. So now we're just gonna start filling up all these switch holes, all these holes in the plate.
Fix your switch holes, sir.
Fix your switch hole. Close those switch holes with switches. Plug it to switch hole.
Plug it a switch.
Plug it a switch.
Plug it a PCB? Something like that.
Yeah, that one. It's like damn shit or fuck shit. Oh. It's the worst, man.
I feel like we need somebody to verify this.
I feel like we don't. I feel like we don't.
GMK Merche La Merde. Don't translate
Just double
that.
checking that this isn't real money, right? Oh no.
Oh, Worm Boy.
They definitely are, Worm Boy. Bitty bits really are real money. Or they equate to real money. Out of your account.
Command codes verified.
Ah, merde. See, I learned new things today, boys and girls. I learned the French word for shit.
It's merde, but yes.
Merde. Sorry, merde.
You're trying to go with verde. I think.
So French is just never a language that I learned to speak, right? Like, and there isn't much French speaking population in Southern California. So it's
Word of the day is merde.
merde. Yeah, word of the day is merde.
Venti.
See, this is how you know we're a low class stream, because when we were streaming with Jeff, the word of the day was antithetical. Apparently.
Right.
Now the word of the day is merde.
Hey, no, it's still high class because it's in a different language. Because French makes
okay.
everything sound classy.
Yeah, no, that's British.
Even when you're swearing.
That's British English.
Yeah. Word of the year, double merde.
Double merde. Whoa. So this plate is not as tight as OG Alice plate, but it is pretty tight actually in some. Oddly enough, only in some of the switch holes.
See, our stream is educational because not only are we teaching people about keyboards and
But
electronics,
also language,
we're also
coffee,
languages.
and coffee. And all sorts
Sir
of
D
other
says,
random
have
stuff.
you looked into any racing stuff yet?
Racing stuff. Man, Sir D, I have looked in and it's just so pricey. And then I was gonna actually pull the trigger probably this month. And then I didn't, because what I did instead was buy more keyboards. And rented a car, because I apparently can't fly, or shouldn't be flying, right? Because the Rona. So now I'm gonna drive to the Midwest, which is gonna be a lot more expensive than flying. Because not only is there renting a car, but then there's gas.
I mean, at Rona prices, I suppose.
And stopping more. Although I'm definitely gonna be mostly just driving. Like, I wonder if any of the European people understand the scope of what I'm talking about driving from California to the Midwest. I'm talking about driving 2,000 miles, boys and girls. It's a 30-hour drive if you don't stop.
And you will stop because you have to stop.
Yeah, you have
for
to stop.
gas and
Stopping is
sleeping.
required. The rig I sold a friend is now back at your house. Oh. Ooh, which one? Stopping to see me in Nashville? Stash.
That's a little out of the way, Stash.
I'll tell you what, man, if you want to meet me halfway. No, I did ship a bunch of stuff
You have
out.
to stop to poop, obviously, because language, coffee, pooping.
I did
check.
ship a bunch of stuff out though, and something is going in the mail to you tomorrow. For sure.
Wormboy says, I remember before I moved to the UK, I thought everyone would be all smart and sound like 007. But then when I got here, it was just a bunch of 15-year-old wearing windbreakers doing wheelies on bikes, asking me for cigarettes.
Wait, what?
Apparently, Wormboy lives in the UK. Wormboy, thank you for the 25 bits.
Countrywide Roger.
20 was here, says, educational stream now, international swearing 101. Davis says, you can't have a car hobby and a keeb hobby without being real broke or real rich. Fair.
Yeah, I'm not real rich. So I'm gonna be real broke.
That only leaves one option.
Yeah. So, Wormboy, is that a thing they can do in the UK? 3-day cross-country road trip? I mean, like in the US, you can get across the country in 3 days.
Right, if you don't stop driving ever.
Like you can actually make it across. I mean, I'm pretty much only gonna stop to sleep a little bit when I drive to the Midwest.
Endeavor says, as a European, I hate driving more than 100 kilometers trip.
Yeah. See, when someone FedExes something to me and I'm not here to sign for it, I have to drive. What's 90 miles? Because that's the round trip. It's 90 miles in kilometers. It's like 0.68 kilometers per mile, right? So.
Wormboy says, I had a friend from the UK, or friend from the US visit for a week, and he. Wait a minute. I had a friend from the UK visit for a week, and he thought we could go on a countrywide road trip and be back in 3 days.
132 kilometers. That's the round trip distance from me to the FedEx facility that things make it to, and people don't drive.
Static Age asks, where in the Midwest are you headed?
Uncool Dude says that's not true. You can do both hobbies. Just have shitty cars and keeps. Easy.
I've got a rusted out Volkswagen Beetle. Yeah.
Static Age. So I'm probably gonna head up the 15, maybe to the 76, whatever, through Colorado and up to the 80, or I may head up to the 80 direct and then just shoot across, and then I'm eventually gonna make it up in through part of Iowa into Wisconsin. Yeah. Dude, FedEx will redeliver. Just log into their site and set up an account. So I have an account, Static Age. The problem is FedEx is a piece of garbage. Like they'll leave a note on my door while I'm here. Like no one was here to sign for it. So, and they'll do that like days in a row. That's happened to me where I had to drive. Bastards.
Sir D says, get me some cheese curds, please. Okay, great.
Yes. Cheese curds. I will definitely
Hi, Whitewash.
get some curds. What up, Whitewash? Move
Shane,
I-5 to
the
I-80,
human
most boring
said-
drive. So I'm not going to drive I-5 to I-80. I'm going to drive up the 15. The 15 is close to me. So I'll go through Vegas. Yeah, but past Vegas,
rooster
though,
lets you know.
Nevada's
Nice,
super
Uncle Dude.
boring. I think that's awesome. Cool, dude. Uncool, dude.
Davis wants some checkers fries, please and thank you.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, I'm mostly going to be driving when I'm...
Sir D, thank you for
Between
posting
here
a
and there.
picture of your keyboard in the Discord.
This is how I type. Joking. All right, so we're ready to get to soldering, I think.
Soldering.
Highway 1 is the best until you hit a bump going 95 on a motorcycle and shatter your tailbone. Oof, dude.
That sounds like personal experience talking there.
And also, I'm sorry, and also explains the turbo shits.
Yeah, that does go a long way in explaining the poo conundrum.
Yeah. Like, you're breaking all the parts back there, man. You're gonna want to stop doing that. You're gonna want to stop doing that. Just saying.
What is the correct way of saying soldering?
Soldering.
Well, it depends on what side of the pond you're on because it does have an L in it. So
No, it's-
in the UK or
it's
Europe, it
soldering.
could be soldering.
I've never heard
And
anybody
here,
say that. Not
It
as
could
a
be
joke.
soldering. Just
Ah.
because we're
Magnets.
weird here.
Magnets, how do those work?
Wormboy and the Great Feces Mystery.
69 viewers. Nice.
Aw, somebody left. 68. Boo.
Soldering.
Penguin
The way
droppings,
it
the
is
way it was
originally said
originally said
is
is
GIF.
GIF. No, it's not. It's GIF, and I will fight anybody who says
Yeah,
otherwise.
even the guy who made the term up, that guy's wrong. It's
Yeah,
GIF.
he's wrong, he's bad, and he should feel bad. I have very strong opinions about this, clearly.
I never heard TSC this aggressive. I mean, she's normally not that aggressive.
No, I'm pretty laid back.
Angry Siri is angry.
I'm not Siri.
Wait, I'm not Siri. Siri's a robot.
I'm a real girl. Whitewash, TSC, is this a hill you would die on? Yes.
Is this a hill you would die on? Wow, man. I mean,
Those UK weirdos say aluminium, so there's that.
they also spell it different there.
Trade splatter, speak the Queen's English, you heathens. Yes.
They also spell it different there. I remember, what was the argument we were getting in about that? And they were like, no, it's got an L, it's got an extra L in it. Or,
well,
it's
it's also pronounced herbs because there's
got
a
an
fucking
extra
H
I in it, right? And I was like,
Good night, Sir D.
it doesn't though. Then I had to look it up because they do actually put an extra L in it, or I in it for, you know, in the UK. But we don't here.
The Queen's English, you mean English Alpha 0.1?
Yes. That's the alpha version of English, right?
Yes. What are we, the beta version? Definitely.
No. That's
No, I see.
the
Here's
Caribbean.
the difference. The difference is they measure their words using the metric system, and we measure our words using freedom units. That's
Yeah.
why it's different.
Which is funny because they made up freedom units. We just are stuck with them. Damn it. I have to admit, I'm
The
kind of
Coke
ready.
original of English, please.
I'm kind of ready for us to switch over to mostly not freedom units.
Wait, Trade Splatter, does that mean you have the original cocaine in that recipe?
Whoa.
Because that would explain so much.
That's the potent drink right there. How it's got some zip.
You like coffee?
I do.
Try original Coke.
So it didn't actually have that much cocaine in it. And actually, so I was reading about this. Coca-Cola still has coca leaf extract in it.
I was reading that too. In fact, I think you were reading that to me. But they somehow like
They
extract
extract. There's like one place in the US that's allowed to do commercial coca processing or whatever, and they do extract the cocaine out and they use it for medical purposes, for medical cocaine, and the rest of the coca leaf extract goes to
Yep,
Coca-Cola.
they are the only ones legally allowed to import coca leaves.
And process them too here.
Mm-hmm.
Wonder if do they not just grow them here? Why would they import them?
I don't think they grow here because I believe that the bush that they grow on is a tropical bush.
Well, they grow at altitude.
Oh, Wormboy has a joke. Hang on.
I guess what I don't
Kind of
know.
messed up, but do you know that what British people call Miles Davis on his first UK tour?
I do not. Is it
Kilometers, Davis.
Wow.
You can
Kilometers,
grow it as
Davis.
a house plant. Davis says, should I get these Gazoo
Did
switches?
somebody just say you can? Who said you can grow coca as a houseplant?
I mean, you can grow tea as a houseplant, so it kind of tracks.
And legally, you can't grow poppies. But
I mean, you can grow poppies.
No.
You just can't do things to alter them in such a
No.
way where you get
No.
opium out of them.
it's illegal to grow opium poppies in the U.S., which is the kind of poppy that basically everyone grows around the world.
You
Yeah.
can grow them. How do you think you get poppy seeds for like
No.
poppy seed bagels?
But that's the thing. Well, so those are a little different, but it is illegal to like grow them residentially, but people do it and it's not enforced at all so long as you're not harvesting opium from them.
Right, exactly. As long as you're not doing the thing that would cause it to give you opium,
The
you're
illegal plant.
you're fine.
Well, I mean, it's not legal in most places to grow like marijuana plants as like a house
Well-
plant. I guess you wouldn't want to grow marijuana as
Probably,
a house
yeah.
plant for not harvesting
The
though, probably.
Gazoo Boba U4 silent tactiles, says Davis. Should she get those?
The what did she just say?
I don't know if I'm saying this correctly. It's GAZZEW Boba U4 silent tactiles.
I don't know. Do they have a different mechanism for how they're silenced?
Ooh, a link. Thank you. I was just going to ask you for a link.
Is definitely gonna go far here. I'm interested in looking.
Why is it yellow?
I'm interested in looking at these. On 1UP keyboards. Boop. So what are they about? Because I actually don't know.
Were you looking
Large,
at the
smooth,
62
D-shaped
grams?
tactile bump with no pre-travel. Pearl white base made of a new plastic that's softer than regular nylon, with the benefits of polycarbonate. Top housing is designed to reduce wobble, and they feature universal base designed to work with PCB mounted RGBs.
Oh, 68 grams is
and
what you were
all
looking at?
switch LEDs. The leaf is designed. I'm kind of interested in them. I haven't actually seen anything about them, but I'm kind of down.
Monster Lake, yes, this
I'm
is
totally
Josh's
down.
personal physics board.
Yeah, this is mine, Monster Lag. We were gonna do the Jane, but I couldn't identify which switches were supposed to go where. It looks like it was a miscommunication. They got sent, but they all got sent in a package together, but not with the boards. And I was like, so I had like set that entire box with a separate set of things.
Transfer
So I was like, oh, they're for here.
Oh, holy
Alex
cow,
Otos.
Alexitos.
What's up, man?
Hi, friend. Thank you so much for the raid.
Alex Otos.
Welcome,
How
everyone.
you doing, man? Welcome, everybody. Hey, now's the perfect time because somebody just followed Chili Eskimo. Thank you so much.
And taco
sausage.
sausage.
Anybody that's not already following or subbed, think about doing that.
Chitu.
And then we can keep in touch
Commander
and stuff.
Pirate. Thank you for the follow.
What
Mohammed, thank you for
what
the
were
follow.
what were you up to today, Alex?
One
what were you
Crow
up
Dancer,
to?
thank you for the follow. Sweet Red
KVS.
Peppers, thank you for the follow.
KVS. I got gray.
Jackston T2K, thank you for the follow. And I am not an AI voice. I'm a real person. Thank you.
Yes, this is my
I'm a
mod.
real person.
Tiny shiny crumb.
Yes.
Not Siri.
Not Siri. Is not Siri.
I'm gonna like create a command for not Siri.
Hashtag not Siri.
So we can keep track of every time somebody does that.
Penguin says, I don't know, has anyone seen her in person to confirm she's not AI? Yes, there have been people who have seen me in person because I was on video in the last Clack Fancy
You were.
meetup.
So KVS
That's
asked about
what an
the
AI would say.
KVS asked about the gray ano. So on the top case, you can't tell there's any inconsistency on the gray ano. The very bottom does have a little bit of inconsistency. It's kind of hard to see on this camera when I do my over-the-shoulder camera, which has a different kind of lens setup, you can kind of tell. It's not easy, but you can still kind of tell on camera, unfortunately. At least it's all on the bottom, but at the same time, maybe not the best thing.
Monster Leg asks, did you guys all talk about the drama today with the Iron 165 drop?
We did earlier, and I mean, honestly, good for Upas for having trolled the bots. I actually approve. I think that's awesome. I kind of wish that
plugging the butts, he's trolling the bots.
Trolling the bots. Trolling the bots. Alex Otos said he built a canoe Gen 2. Nice, man. I like canoes. I do. I think they're actually pretty chill boards.
They do get a dope sticker out of it, and I would think it would be one of a kind, and maybe they can sell it on Mech Market.
Yeah, I mean, maybe they can get their $500 back with the prices that we're seeing on Mech Market sometimes.
Exactly. Sticker flippers, is that going to be a thing?
Womp, womp, womp.
Penguin says he should make a sticker that says, I came to get an Iron 165, but instead I got this sticker.
He should. That would actually be pretty funny.
But all I got was a sticker.
But all I got for my $500 was this stupid sticker. Also, stop botting. It should just say like, I got caught botting.
Bot or not.
Bot or not. Womp womp. The whole refund thing sucked. $1,000 in fees. So I agree. I don't know, man. I think I wouldn't have refunded him. I'd have just been like, I guess you're gonna have to do a chargeback, and then we'll have to argue with your bank that you did in fact try and buy a sticker.
Penguin says we were banning folks promoting botting in Discord channels. Penguin, I will find you. Penguin will find you, and she will eat you.
Look, penguins can be vicious. I'm just saying.
They'll nibble your ankles.
Don't piss them off. They mob deep. I mean, have you ever seen like thousands of penguins on the beach all at once?
Tiny penguins just attacking your ankles. It's a thing.
I don't want to imagine getting attacked by a mob of penguins. It sounds terrible.
Type Jolly says someone had the sticker before the listing and tried to sell it for the same price in Mech Market. Oh man.
That's awesome.
Why? That's funny. Wormboy, thank you for the 50 bits.
Thank you so much, Wormboy.
Dodo says, too bad that it still only lasted like 2 seconds on the page. I think they said it was up for like 5 minutes. Double Day, Bacon and Tuna, thank you so much for the follows.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, time to flip for an iron. Oh man.
Monster says vendors get fucked with via chargebacks though, increases processing fees, extra penalties if paid with Amex. Forget about it. Amex is going to support the customer.
Well, I mean, yes, they're all going to support the customer, but the thing is, generally speaking, they did actually purchase the thing.
Oh,
right?
Double Day, I know the answer to this. A mob of penguins is called a waddle.
A waddle of penguins.
It's called a waddle.
One of my chickens lost one of its waddles.
Oh no.
It got ripped off. I don't know how it got ripped
no.
off. Maybe they got into a fight or something. I don't think they did. I think
Chicken fight. Not so good. Maybe it was
caught
defending.
on chicken wire, or maybe a squirrel.
Maybe
was
it was
in there.
defending. Yeah, I was gonna say it was defending its food against a squirrel.
That's possible.
Rasmusche and Gerald Juby, thank you for the follows.
Thank you so much, guys. Appreciate all those follows.
Bouncy says, you know what else only lasted 2 seconds? No, Bouncy, what?
Yeah, tell us.
Tell us. Steaming Noodle, thank you for the follow.
It was gone in 60 seconds. So
Gerald, I'm here for the stickers.
No, I bought the sticker on purpose. Don't refund. Imagine if somebody actually did that. Like, no, I wasn't a bot. I actually bought the sticker. And I am excited about this board. I think it's gonna look real nice, boys and girls. Real nice.
Ooh, can you do the other voice? Now that we're prepared for
Now
it.
that you're prepared?
Yeah.
Real nice.
Bouncy says no, I don't want to explain because I don't want everyone to a sexual.
You cut out there for a second. What'd you say?
Family. I was reading Bouncy.
Oh.
Bouncy said, no, I don't want everyone throwing themselves at me. I'm not going to explain because I don't want people throwing themselves at me because of my sexual prowess.
Nice.
It's supposed to be family friendly. This is a PG-13 stream, Bouncy.
It's more like an R, but that's okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of like an R. Twitch's rules don't allow true R rating because in an R-rated movie, there's like you can have some nip and some nudity and some, you know, whatever.
Can you do oh yeah next in the voice? Do it again.
Oh yeah.
There you go, guys.
Okay. Did I get everything? I feel like I got everything. What I didn't get is the LEDs. So we do need to get a caps and an LED. Now I don't know if these are
PG-99.
PG-99. I don't know if these are. We're gonna do white LEDs, I think. I don't know which one is the cathode and which one is the anode.
Type Jelly all of a sudden wants Kool-Aid. That's fair.
Maybe
Bacon
we'll
and
do
tuna,
red.
thank you
Let's
so
do
much
red.
for the sub.
Thank you so much, Bacon and Tuna. Maybe we'll do red. We'll do red because it's a red plate.
Do you have black?
Black
That might
LEDs.
look nice too. Oh no. I thought you you were saying something else. Never mind.
What are you talking about?
Red LEDs on a red board?
No, a gray board with red plate.
I mean, black LEDs would be cool, but I don't think that's gonna happen.
You mean like ultraviolet?
Yeah, could. Kool-Aid Papa, somebody wants me? Yes, apparently with that voice. In that voice, do you want to look at the sticker in my van, pretty lady? That's terrible. Pratt Penguino says, I thought your solder was a crack in my screen. I usually don't see anything behind the chat.
Okay.
And now we have Kool-Aid Papa asking what's up. Hi, Kool-Aid
What's up,
Papa.
man? How you doing, Kool-Aid Papa? Oh yeah.
Is this a 65% Alice?
Kool-Aid. No, this is I mean, kinda. That's a way to look at it. Kinda.
Ish.
It's LZ PhysiX. Give me one moment, and we'll do this. We'll do this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. No. I may have missed space. We'll check out space in a second. I may have missed tab too. Man, are we missing soldering
Wormboy
things?
says, explain yourself or face trial by chat. Oh dear.
No, we didn't. Okay. All right. So these should be F keys so we know that works. So this is the only suspect as far as I'm concerned.
Ooh, suspect.
And in fact, we didn't solder it. So we'll fix that real quick.
How could you?
Got it.
Such disappoint.
Such disappoint. Too few spaces. Okay, now it works. Cool.
Worm Boy is sharpening his
Sharpening your
pitchfork.
pitchfork.
Oh dear.
Nice.
Oh dear.
Nice. All right. So we mostly got that, right? So now what we need to do is we're gonna grab our top case. We're gonna put our little centering doodad arenos on there. This is kind of weird and unique to the way that this board is built.
Command codes verified.
Worm Boy, thank you
Aw.
for the bit.
Thank you, Worm Boy. Appreciate that. That one bit.
Sniper Bob, I've heard that soldering helps make the electrical connection.
Wait,
Whoa.
what?
What?
Yes, I've heard that. I've heard that. So Worm Boy, did I not say earlier? Yes. So this board, I do have an Alps plate and more PCBs, and we are, in fact, going to build this. We're going to build both.
A better player, thank you for the follow. Also,
So
a
are
better
these
player says, how
different
many times
drones?
do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
Wait, what lesson?
How soldering works. Baron Basher says, I heard you can just use glue. Same thing as solder.
Same
Just
thing,
glue them in.
same thing.
It'll be fine. It'll be great. It'll be fine.
I just glue them right there. We're gonna go with this. I think these are softer Duro, probably. The black ones. I don't know that, but they feel softer, maybe. If either are softer, it's definitely these ones. I kind of like the way these work.
Wormboy says, my uncle's a hardware engineer at McDonald's. He said electrical tape works better than solder.
Yes, clearly.
Uncool dude. Wait, you're not supposed to just bend the pins over? Damn, I've been doing this wrong the whole time.
Oof, dude, that's rough.
Verified.
Bouncy, thank you for the 100 bits.
Thank you, man. Appreciate that. I really, really do. Can't take number one from me. Can't stop.
Baron Basher, my girlfriend referred to soldering as metal hot gluing, so I guess it's accurate.
It's close. It's kind of close. Okay, so we are gonna put this on like this because I want gravity to work in our favor, not against us.
I think there's a bit war going on between Wormboy and Bouncy.
I know.
It's just ratcheted up.
They're. I mean, I love you both.
Hostilities have just ratcheted up, guys.
Yeah, clearly. All right. So the plate is in. The plate is in.
Command codes verified.
I'm gonna tack one of these legs in. So when I set it down like this, the plate actually lifts up a little bit. So I'm just gonna tack one leg in a little bit. Right on that
Oh
one.
my gosh.
Command codes verified.
And then I'm gonna.
This is
Roll
like
it.
watching bit tennis. You just are like lobbing the ball back and forth. Because now they're down to one bit back and forth.
Codes verified.
Whoa. That's wonky. One bit back and forth. Whatever, man. I'll allow it.
Command
You guys crack me up. You're so funny.
They're really going back and forth for
Yep,
like
they're just.
big brain though. They're not actually going one bit. They're going like a couple here and there.
No, what they're doing is one person's one-upping it and they're trying to stay even with each other.
That's funny.
Double day, like being a Canadian stripper getting 1-cent notes thrown at you.
Truce. Someone said truce. You fool, I'm 9-year-old with mom's credit card. Also, don't do that. That's funny.
Ultimate cosmic power.
Oh, no chargebacks, please.
Bouncy, joke's on you. I am IME, you are you the biggest simp. Oh man.
All right. So I think we're good to go on this front. Let's put this thing back together. Yeah.
command codes verified.
You guys are ridiculous today.
I love it.
I love you,
it.
Chad.
It's so fun.
You're so funny.
All right, all right.
Command codes verified.
I kind of like the way that this fits. I kind of do. Kind of really do. I guess we got to do it the other way, though.
Priority clearance recognition Alpha 1.
Aw. Bouncy gifted a tier 1 sub to Wormboy. Bouncy, thank you so
Aw.
much. You guys are so
Thank you,
cute.
guys.
Command codes verified.
Bouncy, how did you turn that into a competition?
I'm confused about this.
He said, you can never outdo me. I gifted you a sub and you can't gift back.
That's not true. You actually can gift people back. Even if they
I
like...
suppose you could gift at a higher tier.
Yeah, I don't know how that works. I guess we'll find out.
I don't either.
One day. I'll try and do it to somebody.
We'll have to go raid Jeff and like
Verified.
try it there.
Thank you, Bouncy. But these meager gifts only stokes the flames of war.
Guys, they're having a nice off.
Yeah, man. It seems fitting for our community, though, doesn't it?
It does. It really does.
Like-
It's like, who can be nicer to each other?
Verified.
Yeah. This is like, are we in
Sniper
Canada?
Bob. Yeah, Sniper Bob says, is this what a Canadian pleasantries off
Oh,
looks like?
nice.
I think it does.
Sniper Bob and I had the same thing going through our head.
Whoa. Wormboy, thank you for the 5 tier 1 subs that were gifted
Whoa,
to
thank you,
Monster
Wormboy.
Leg, Kiwi King, Dodo, Sagarputhi, and Feeble Minded.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
Sniper Bob, sorry.
Sorry.
They're just lobbing sorries at each other.
Sorry off.
In the Midwest, it would be an ope buff. Oh, sorry. Just gonna
sorry.
scooch past you there.
Oh, I'm gonna get by you now.
XR Chaos, hello. I found you through Alex Otos. Your stream feels so chill. Well, welcome.
Thank you, man.
Thanks for hanging out.
I like Alex Otos'
There's
stream too.
there's a current nice off going on in the chat, so
This actually reminds me.
that's a thing.
I have a shout out command, and we did not use it for Alex Otos.
We didn't.
And we
should
definitely
have.
should have when he rated us. Sorry, Alex. Don't know if you're still here. But if you would do the honors, please.
Codes verified.
I'd appreciate it. It's exclamation SO.
So and then
And
just type the name.
Alex Otos.
Is there anything specific you would like to say?
No, just you type that and it'll build the link for him. It does it
Done.
for you. All right. So let's plug this bad boy in and make sure that it actually functions the way we think it should function.
Baron Basher waiting for an atomic sub bomb to come from one of the our Mac Market whales. Bouncy says, "Don't make me gift Alice keyboards to everyone."
Oh my god.
Jeez.
You can just gift one to me. That would be all right. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't want everyone else to not get one,
Codes verified.
but I definitely want one. Just saying. I do not have an OG
Whitewash. Since
Alice.
moving to Michigan, I've learned they also say "ope." Yes, that is a Midwest thing. So
A northern Midwest thing.
Yeah, northern. Once you get past like Missouri, they pretty much don't do it there. So Illinois,
I've not seen
Iowa,
Iowa.
Ohio, Indiana will do it as well. Michigan, especially up in the UP, Wisconsin, Minnesota, and sometimes the Dakotas too.
Yeah, the Iowa's like not a lot of it. It happens, but it's not a ton of it in my experience. But
There's a mild open going on there.
yeah, mildly oped.
Mildly oped.
Oh, I'm sorry there.
Dodo says keyboard functions check. Wormboy says, wait, shit, can everyone give me their subs back? I need to buy switches. Bouncy says, don't provoke me. I swear to God, I will send you all the switches you need. I mean it. Muhammad C2000, hello, welcome.
Thank you guys.
Sweet
by
Red
the way.
Peppers says, I don't think Iowa is too bad with open.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
With the OPE. I don't think it is.
Oh, fantastic.
I've only been-
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's more towards me and Mr. Langalandia up in Wisconsin and
True.
Michigan. Or I'm sorry, Minnesota. Whoa.
Minnesota.
Sweet Red Peppers. I have tons of family in Iowa. They do make fun of my very Texan accent, though. I mean, we have an accent here too, though. It's just weird. It's mildly Canadian.
Red.
Whitewash says the UP accent is really interesting. Also, a beautiful place everyone should visit once in their life. I agree. The UP is gorgeous.
Is it? I've not
Both,
been there.
yeah, well, both in summer and in winter, but especially in fall. Like when you get all the colors and the trees turning, it's gorgeous up there.
JMK camping number 2. Here's my space keys. That's what I was looking for.
Where counts as no accent?
Probably where I'm at is the
Like
thing
Nebraska,
that
maybe,
people
or
would say.
Kansas. England is just different.
California. There is such a thing as California accents, but we're a very melting potty.
Wormboy says, when I lived in Scotland and was a deadbeat and would just smoke cigarettes all day in the city center, children would come up to me and make me say things.
And what? You cut out a bunch.
Children would make me say things and mock my accent. Oh, Wormboy, I'm so sorry. XRKS says, I'd love to visit America one day. I would say we are kind of closed for repairs right now, but please feel free in like a year.
Yeah. We're kind of closed for repairs right now, is truth.
Baron Basher says, we are the blueprint for America here in California. A little bit. There is that Valley Girl accent thing, though.
There
is
is.
that an accent or a...
No,
well,
it is.
Yeah, I suppose.
It is. Actually, I don't want either one of those. And I soldered that wrong, so this has to come back apart.
Bouncy, is there anything better than a German accent? I doubt it.
No, nothing. Nothing at all. So we've got these in the right place. We just messed that up. That's okay. We'll fix it. We can fix it, boys and girls.
Sweet Red Peppers, I think if I am correct, the Midwest no accent is the
I might have used the wrong. Yeah, these are the
is
N
the
number.
accent.
Actually did use the wrong ones. Yeah, I did.
That's why a lot of people have me do voiceover work for them, because I don't have a thick upper Midwest accent. I've got a pretty neutral
Correct. Yeah.
accent.
Yours is not really, really heavy.
No. Now there are some people in in the Upper Peninsula and northern Wisconsin that it gets.
Should I use
well,
keycap pullers? Yes.
Yes.
Did I break
Don't
stems?
you know?
No.
Yeah, don't
Oh.
break your stems, Zeri. Don't you know? Yeah, it gets really thick and weird like that, but I can't. That's not my
Just hurt my
default
finger.
setting. Are you okay?
Yeah,
Do you need-
I'll be
do you need a
alright.
break?
I don't need a band-aid. Wait.
Do you need a band-aid? Do you need a hug?
No, I'm good. I'm good. Was fun trying to beat you.
Aw, no one's accent is bad.
So
And I don't think they're necessarily bad. It's just sometimes it's hard for people in other parts of the country or other parts of the world to understand.
uncool, dude. These are actually the first round of OG Spacebars. So the thing that's going on right now is round 2 of OG Spacebars. And I
Bouncy, no, you don't sound like
think-
Arnold.
I think I don't know if there's no difference. I think there isn't, right? So these and these And these white ones.
Juego con el Codo. Hi, Miro and his lovely non-AI
Codes verified.
or non-bot. Hi, friend.
Definitely not a bot. I think there may be more in the
Hashtag not a bot.
yeah.
If you
hashtag
go to my
not
Instagram, you'll
bot.
see I'm a real person.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure.
XRKS says, I just got in 2 new desks and a new computer case, so I've redone up my entire setup. Oh, that sounds awesome.
I'm pretty sure they're the same, but they might not be.
Do you have a
Right.
link to your setup, XRKS? Because I'd love to see it. I
Yeah, I
always
would
love
too.
to see computer setups.
Show it off. Show it off, sir.
Being,
So that's what we want.
being a real person in 2020, no.
All right.
There's a Bass Hunter song about a bot in a vent chat that he confused for a real person. Wow. Oh, Ventrilo. That's a bit of a throwback.
Yeah. I love this
Really
physics. I do
soft.
too,
Thank
sir.
you so much for the follow.
Okay, but we do need to pull this out, desolder one switch. I'm gonna fire up the desoldering iron.
Yes, there is a Discord server. I will link it.
We do have one. Just
Ew.
for you. Just for you guys. And you should join it. But more
Trade
importantly,
swap.
you should follow and or sub here and then jump on over to our other socials, especially that YouTube channel, and do the same there.
Our Kalinopes YouTube channel.
Oh no, my
I'll
YouTube
post that
channel.
as well. And your YouTube channel.
And then you should jump over to the Callan Opes one, where we have educational content that we try and put up.
You know, it'd probably be helpful.
For those of you who are
Why did they not work? Oh, there they go.
maybe not already complete keyboard experts, which is pretty much all of us, really.
Trade splatter. I don't know. I'm not a person and I have an Instagram, so insert doubting face. Dingus says, just came back. Was anything done to this board to prevent shorting, or is it a non-issue? I got one of the extras, so I'm curious.
I don't know. I don't see any punctures or scratches really on this stainless plate, and I didn't see any shorts when we were typing, or when we were testing it, but it very well could have those issues. I just have not seen them. Okay, so it was
Yeah, weekly
Yes.
reminder to set up Amazon affiliate links because we've been trying for like a month now, buddy.
no, we haven't. I actually have one.
Yes. Oh, do
I just
you?
need to set up links for the actual.
Right, you have to do
products.
your affiliate links. I'm gonna have to like sit you down in your chair and make you do your affiliate links.
Oh, from 2,000 miles away, eh?
A.
Oh no, get back hot. Damn it.
Dingus asks, is the protective film still applied on the stainless steel weight?
It is. And I don't see scratches in it.
Monster
mean there
Leg,
aren't any.
I'm trying to get him to set it up. I will keep at him. I promise.
Duck gun goes Bert.
Dingus says, I'm gonna leave mine on then to be safe.
You're. Yeah, I mean,
The film.
I don't think it could hurt, right? I don't think it hurts to do that. To leave it on. I'm gonna let that cool down for a second.
Monster Leg, thank you for the pick. That looks awesome. What monitor is that on the left with the moon on it? That's no moon. It's a battle station. Yes, the dulcet tones of the desoldering gun of doom.
There we go. Oh no. Don't knock that off. Okay. Alright. The dulcet tones, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Is that how you describe it? Dulcet?
Yeah, I'm joking.
Not
It's
exactly
terrible.
where I'd go with it, but
I
let's say yes for a second, for the sake of argument. No, let's not.
KVS says, I took mine off not knowing that there was a shorting problem. I have not my physics so far.
You what? He took it off.
They took that film off, but they haven't experienced any shorting problems so far.
No, I wouldn't expect you would. It seems like it clears it. Have other people complained that there were? I mean, it did look like it was going to be close.
That is the 34-inch Alienware curved monitor. Damn. So you have the black top with the red bottom. I think that'll work well together.
I do too. I think it'll look good. Oh. That side is stuck on there. I was like, what the hell is going on? Why does this not want to... Because it looked like it was fully desoldered, but it is not. This pin right there is not.
Alex has that desoldering gun. It goes burr. Yes. Yes, this is a very loud desoldering gun.
It does. Sorry.
Too bad you can't desolder under microscope.
Yeah.
I mean, I suppose you could, but...
It's a little big. Okay. So apparently we need to clean our desoldering gun. Oh, that's what's up. I know what's up. I was like, why isn't it sucking much solder out? This is why.
That's what she said?
Ma. So the plug, there was like a little piece of solder stuck in the middle there. Cool. Now I think we're good. Yeah, that's better. That's better, boys and girls. Yeah, I was able to like just pull it out with my fingers since it was already unclipped. So sometimes you get this thing happening when you monkey around with them enough. I don't know if you guys can see that the clip can't really rest it there well. Turns out I have a tool for this. So if you notice, the plate clip is like stuck back in there on both sides. So we're literally gonna take a little tweezer, right? And hopefully you guys can see this from where you're at. And we're gonna grab that thing and pull it back out. Or maybe even...
Can you show it under microscope?
Not
Or is it not gonna work?
Not easily. We're gonna bend that clip back out.
Muhammad,
So
that is the grain
our
of the plate that the microscope is looking down at.
In fact, I don't want to break it, so I'm going to pull that off. Now I'll show you. Give me 1 sec. This one kind of got all messed up.
You're a little off screen.
I know. I'm gonna pull it back on screen in a sec. Bending it back into place, kind of. So we actually tweaked it a little bit. It doesn't matter because it's just a clip, but If you look on this side's now kind of tweaked. This side is messed up. Now those clips will still stick out, and it'll work. The front is fine. The back, a little tweaked. No, it
Can you
wasn't
show us the bottom
sandpaper.
a little bit?
The bottom of what?
Oh, I thought you were pulling on the bottom of the switch too.
No,
You're just pulling
I
at the
was
side.
pulling on the little clips that stick in. Where can I get this microscope? We have a command for that, man. Yeah, it's not sandpaper. It's powder-coated bottom plate. I just threw it.
And now he's gone.
All right.
Well, at
Try
least your
this one
toilet
more
paper
time.
store was under your desk to keep it from going all the way under.
Oh man, you guys. My toilet paper does not get stored there, okay? That's not where the excess toilet paper
I've
is.
heard Shocks say different, and I know he's a first-hand observer, so
I mean, is he though? Where's that
mean,
Shocks at? I haven't seen him in a
I don't.
while.
I think he stepped out.
I'm joking.
Oh no, he's there.
Yeah, okay. So
There
this
he
is.
is. No, I was
So if
just
you look at the
discussing
clip-
how. Oh, sorry.
That's what I'm saying, right? So those clips will still stick out and hook in, but the top bit is a little bent up because I tweaked it. Same with this bottom one. Right? So it still hooks. She's just making fun of me and saying that I'm hoarding toilet paper again.
Yeah, I mean, because he dropped the switch and it rolled under his desk, but it didn't go far because he's got his toilet paper stashed there, Shocks.
That's not where the toilet paper gets stored.
I mean, and I was just saying that I don't believe him because you said differently and you're a first-hand observer.
Sure. Okay.
What
so anyway,
tactile switch would you recommend? Like something that is heavy and loud, have a board with GAT yellows, but don't really like them.
heavy and loud, and you want tactile. Holy pandas, man. Holy pandas fit that bill, I think. Okay, now it's stuck in there. Doesn't even wear masks in public. He just wraps TP around his head like a mummy. Wow, dude. Wow. Okay.
But does he do the thing where he walks around?
I mean, I don't wear costumes though. Okay.
Hey, T-Wheels.
What up, T-Wheels? How you doing, man? How you doing, man? All right. So anyway, we got our.
Is there anywhere besides Drop to get holy pandas?
I mean, so you can get. Well, it kind of depends. Like if you have Halo switches, you can make them with Jesus switches or Yak pandas. So all of those things should be doable. Kind of depends, but no, Drop is going to be your best way, or Mech Market. Those are the places I would recommend going to get them. Ugh. Okay. Oh man, so heavy. It's not that heavy. It is heavy. But it isn't like bad.
T-Will says, I'm good. I've definitely not stolen my girlfriend's tofu and using it on PC get here. That's
man.
hilarious.
It's a beautiful
Warmboy
board,
says, oh, Luke asks, do you do commissions? Yes,
Yeah.
you do. Wormboy says those kale box shades looking kind of good though. Double Day, sour taste from Drop when I saw them steal some artisan designs from folks. Double Day, I didn't know about that. Can you discuss a little bit more?
Drop if you don't mind fake palm.
Jax says I'm using my wife's board too. Don't tell her, please. Jax, we got you. We got you, fam. No one will let
I
her know.
won't say a word to her.
Won't say a word.
Promise.
Sagar Priti says, I got a refund from Drop for my Holy Pandas after the whole fiasco with Palm. Now looking to get kiwis.
Kiwis are probably a good choice. I haven't seen them yet, so I can't personally definitely
I've
recommend
seen them, but I haven't on the internet. But you haven't actually touched them.
I haven't had them in
or
person
experienced
on my desk.
them. Double D says it was on Reddit, but they had a recent design posted without discussing it with the designer. They had no idea until they saw it on Drop. Wow.
Sure, and I will say that I generally think that if you can find something through not Drop, it's better to go through not Drop. But some things, like Holy Pandas, come from them. So, unfortunately, it kind of is what it is. All right. Ugh. Here we go, boys and girls. Back to where we were.
Could you briefly compare T1s versus Holy Pandas?
Holy Pandas a little louder. And a little, about the same-ish wobbliness, I think.
KVS, TLDR, Drop is a no-no. That's fair.
So, yeah, there we go.
Luke says, I really need a board, but my money situation isn't good, but I've planned out a board. But it's just the assembly price that stabs the wallet. Would you be interested in giving me a discount for 8 artisans?
For what?
For 8 or more artisans of your choice and custom ones. Is that something you would prefer to discuss on Discord?
Okay, I really need a board. My money situation at the moment is not good. So, okay, so my services are builds. So it's important to keep in mind that I'm not gonna design and give a board, right? Like that's outside the scope of what I do now, or what I'm really willing to be in the business of. I just do the service, the build portion. But I mean, I'm definitely willing to work out barter for that portion. Yeah. Potentially. Depends on what we're talking about. But the details we should definitely flesh out elsewhere. Oh yeah, I think white on black was the right choice. Thank you guys. Thank you customers for having decided on white on black. Customers and or viewers. This was the right one. Okay. Hey guys, should we go with alpha colored or mod colored
really?
pipe and escape?
Really?
Oh,
You're gonna do that?
yeah.
Really?
Sorry. I'm just playing with you.
Are you gonna go
mod.
with
Yeah,
step
okay.
caps
I went with
or
mod.
regular?
Yeah.
We went with mod colored.
Yeah.
You're not some alpha colored heathen.
Hey, you know what? There are boards where that's appropriate. Like 1800 CP. I think you go with mod colored and alpha colored.
Stepped it is.
Always stepped. Though.
Always stepped caps, unless somebody says otherwise.
Unless it's a customer and they don't want it that way.
Exactly.
But for me, always stepped.
How often do people hit the caps that a step was needed?
How often do people hit? I don't know, but it looks cool.
That it's for aesthetic reasons only. It has nothing to
For
do
me,
with functionality.
For me, it's about aesthetics.
Luke asks, cool, I just wanted a Gator on yellow build and a high value 60% alu case.
Wait, what did he say? I just wanted a yellow build and high value B stock tofu 60% aluminum case. Yeah, I mean I think that's a decent way to save money. Like if you can find a B stock one, I'm curious as to what B stocks are in the tofu though.
Oh, they're not refunding, Segar?
Wait, who's not
They're-
refunding?
The holy pandas off of drop that were the palm was messed up. There are people that are asking for refunds, and
They're not doing it?
I guess not.
Ooh, what a
That's
whole
terrible.
bag of dicks.
Oh, Jessup. Hi, Jessup. I'm really struggling to watch the stream from South Africa tonight. I love the stream, but it cuts out every few seconds. Slow internet.
No.
Oh,
I'm
no.
sorry, man.
Well, we'll have the VOD up here, and then we'll also have it up on YouTube once it's done. I know that's not the same because you're not interacting.
I have apparently dropped a few frames on this stream, which is rare, but apparently I dropped some. I'm guessing they were at the beginning because it hasn't increased in a really long time.
Yeah.
Chief product officer told people to burn them and take a video of it. What the hell? Dude. This sounds like a really big kind of problem, honestly.
Whoa. Monster Leg, I have a feeling that people are, even if it was a joke, I'm sure people would do that if they were irritated enough with it.
Yeah, that's a jerk move for them to even say it that way.
Yeah, that's not cool.
Also, burn plastic and take a video of it. Like, hey, burn plastic, guys. That's safety
that's
third.
a good idea. That's not a good idea. Don't do that.
Yeah, don't burn plastic. It's not healthy for you.
T-Will says, I've heard people threaten to open a class action lawsuit and then they went back and said, don't burn them. Yeah, because that's a bad idea.
Yeah, for real though.
Clearly, I'm sure the lawyers in their legal department sent some very, very strongly worded emails to whoever said that saying, knock it off and retract that immediately.
I need a home key in this row. Does not
You mean
exist.
the one that's down there?
No, this is not it. This is the wrong row profile. But it's gonna have to do. I mean, I have
and
a tall.
palm
I have
burns
a tall
differently than
end.
normal plastics.
I have a top row end, so I could just make all of these a high row.
Luke says you guys seem really cool and chill and would be honored for you to build me a board. Sorry for misspelling. Don't worry about it, Luke. I got it.
Yeah, and thank you, man. I'm totally down. And I'm definitely willing to work with you if you have things for barter, but not for the monies, because you're strapped and you want to get it done. We just need to talk offline and figure out what that looks like. Because just being honest, I'm not even really that familiar with artisans, so I don't know what I'm
Mohammed,
even
I feel like
into.
I think that it was rude for them to say, yeah, but I think the jab was to the guy who burned the holy pandas to test if it was palm. It took you a while to realize that. I don't know if it was necessarily obvious to everybody that would understand that he's doing that to test whether it was palm or not, since they do burn differently. But for somebody at the company to come back and say, why don't you guys just all burn them, is really irresponsible.
Yep, I agree. Seems pretty childish. I hate these trays. Look at this garbage. Sorry.
Oh man, those were flipped for a second. I thought it was redacted. I was like, wait a minute. Monster League says they didn't delete the comment. Contact support via your transaction page and ask for a refund. Instead of shipping them back, we ask you to record yourself destroying them. Maybe you could burn them outside though. Wow. Wormboy asks, is there a market for MX silent switches? I found a board in the dumpster behind Fry's after they closed down with MX silent blacks. Whoa.
There is. People probably want MX silent blacks. I mean, there's all sorts of people, and there's even some Franken switches that do that thing.
Lana likes thick. Hi, friend.
What's up, Lana?
And yes, this is the LD PhysiX.
LZ Physics B. Babies. Boys and girls.
No, it's okay, Muhammad. I got you.
Funny enough, it actually looks better on this view. All right.
Ooh, some people do not like the double B. The BB.
Did you want something else there? I mean, I grabbed it from another white on black set that I have. But there are two Bs there though, because B is the only switch position that if you're typing appropriately, you could use either index finger for.
Oh yeah, your stream just dropped a couple frames. Gotta infill the PhysiX logo with the NVIDIA green though.
Nice. Yeah, the NVIDIA green.
It's cool, but it's not Alps cool.
The NVIDIA green, I see what you're saying. Did you say I dropped a couple frames? I haven't dropped. I have not. I'm at 2665 drop frames, which is like 0.7. That's
It lagged a little bit for me.
Sorry.
I'm just saying.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the red plate
I do
does
like
look,
how that red plate is
it does
coming
look
through.
beautiful.
Doubleday saw it too. Okay. So it wasn't just me.
It could be Twitch, right? So like I did have a couple thousand frames drop, but I think they were way back at the beginning.
Yeah, Davis, whitewash, yeah. Lebu. I'm
hoping
just blame
that
the fires.
I'm hoping that it's Twitch and not me.
Or dry. Well, let's blame drop today. Let's blame drop.
Yeah. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Go ahead and keep them entertained for a while.
Oh, I'm supposed to keep you guys entertained. Okay. Yeah. I have nothing. I've got nothing. Mass drop frames. Yes. Shocks. That's it. Speaking of which, Shocks, when's your next stream? Shocks has been doing some cool 3D printed stuff.
Yeah,
and he's been streaming it.
I cannot definitely tell you that it isn't me, but I can do this. I'm totally gonna buy some of those switches, by the way.
The Kiwis? Or the Gazoos. Yes, his house does have more than one room. And if you'll notice, there's 2 doors there and a third door you can't see.
Oof. Those ads, though.
Shocks. I was waiting for this weekend, not sure about that though.
My speed is a little low. I will say that.
Mohammed asks, do you have a PO box? You do not have one yet, but you are looking at getting one. Ooh, Austin is done.
Okay. So that did make me drop frames. So I did stop that. I did watch it drop a couple frames there and I was like, stopping. Sorry guys. No, I closed it. I closed it.
Said, this man must live in a mansion with all those doors. Boy says, I'm still saving up for my first door.
You guys aren't dropping frames now, right? Hopefully.
No, you're fine.
It did make it drop a couple frames when I started speed testing. So my upload and my download speed my upload speed's like half of what it normally is.
Oh, awesome. Manufacturing is done? When are they planning on shipping, Monster?
Ooh. That means your Austin will get here soon.
That's really exciting.
That is super exciting. All right,
That
anyway.
means your Austin will get there soon too.
It does. I do have a round 2 Austin coming. And number 1. Aw. Thank you, Worm Boy. I mean, I'm only uploading at 30 frames a second, but okay.
XRKS, we'll have to do more to make you laugh, because laughing is great. We're silly and punny a lot on this stream, so please stop by.
That's true. That's true. Is there a white on black in monkey type? There's shadow and there's
Kibi
dark.
said, final QC, now all the production finished. All right.
I guess we do dark.
Should use the 8008 one, because that's a good one.
No, I think we're gonna do this one. You guys like this one? Does this one look good? All right, we're gonna do this.
I think it fits. I think it fits the theme.
Yeah, we are punny and silly here. What did Monster Lag pop up? Ooh, Monster Lag. That's the color I bought. I am ready.
I got the gray one. I'm really excited.
All right, boys.
Whitewash, thank you for tuning in. We'll see you later.
I'm gonna get our sound set up correct now. All right, all right. You guys ready for a typing test?
Are you guys ready for a typing test? If you are, put a guess in the chat. You might want to close the browser window. Just saying.
I did. I did. I did. I did. All
I'd
right.
move the key down a little bit because it's kind of running into. Yeah.
I got you. I got you. All
There
right.
we go.
All right. Oof. I think it sounds good from here. I think I might want to switch to the lower durometer or to the harder inserts or the plate things. Plate thingy merbobbers, whatever. All right, all right, all right. Whew. Oh my God. Yeah, not that great. Not that great. I have to say there's a few mistakes that I kept making because my hands wanted to start turning back in. You know what I
This
mean?
is Alice Mohammed. So Alice is not his normal
No, not
keyboard
at all.
like layout. So,
Not even
also
a little.
Bueno Builds and XRKS, thank you. I would also refer you guys back to one of the corn builds that he did. It was a 10 word per minute situation and penguin droppings, and I will
Well,
let
but
him forget it.
I also didn't put keycaps on it, and it
yeah,
was the
but
Drachma
still.
layout, which is like a totally weird layout. Like I couldn't use backspace right, so whatever. It sounds pretty good. I have to admit, it sounds pretty good to me. So let's delete page up, page down. We're going to change that to home and end because page up and page down aren't useful for me. They could just be on a function layer up and down. Anyway, sounds pretty good. What do you guys think? You think it sounds good?
I think it sounds amazing. It honestly, it sounds different than I thought it would with an aluminum plate.
Yeah, I kind of like it. I'm still waiting. I'm still ready to do that Alps build version of it, though.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's definitely coming. There's no doubt about it.
No, KB, they do look nice. I don't know that they would be for me personally, but I think this is a beautiful looking board. I don't know if I'd ever use it for a daily driver, though. Can we
Yeah, I
hear the
don't know.
right space again, please?
Oh, I just moved this. Yes. Hold on.
It's so hard to move that microphone on that swivel there.
Well, it's not that. It's the audio settings, changing the compressor, and I'm gonna do it for you guys again. Okay. Okay, you ready? Top. It's kind of a weird mount. It's like a grommet mount, I guess is the right way to say it. Monster leg. So the plate actually floats between the top and the bottom on these posts, but there's a grommet that goes in a plate and around the post. So it's kind of unique, but it doesn't really have much play. Yeah, it's not bad. It's kind of cool. I'd do it again. So hard to move the mic around on this swivel.
Muhammad asks, would you ever make a split cube? You have made split cubes before.
Yeah,
A couple of them.
I've made a lot of split cubes on here, and I have built and will build in the future more split cubes. This is mine, T-Wheels. This is mine. Today we were gonna build customer
build a Jane
V2, but there was some I think we're gonna build a Jane V1 at some point too, but that's not here yet. But
so are we gonna do the Jane V2 next time?
I think the Jane V2 is gonna come on the weekend. I want to make sure it's done on the weekend anyway, because I want to have the time, because it's 2 plates.
Gotcha.
So Monster Leg, I do put my VODs. Sorry, yeah, I do put my VODs on YouTube. Although I'm a little behind, like I haven't put some of them up there for some reason because I'm silly. It's actually pretty easy to upload them. So I'll jump on that, and when we're done with this, I'll start uploading all the ones that aren't on there yet. Anyway, I love this. I think it looks beautiful. I think the red shines through super well. Like I can see it from the angle that I'm at too pretty well. It looks clean. The wrist rest is clean. Looks pretty good. I'm happy with the purchase. And I have to admit, this is one of the more expensive boards that I've ever bought in terms of like what it costs to get it here with all the extras. Yeah, I just realized. Yeah, because I got the black background, right? So the black, it fits right up to it. Oop. I sound like a robot? Oh no. Like a robot?
No robots.
No robots.
Robot butt.
Robots. Robots.
Now that is a pretty looking board right there. So XR, that is a gator Ron crocodile.
A gator, Ron.
And if you notice in the background, over his right shoulder, there's a little olive with a pimento and a kiwi.
And soon there will be panda.
Pandy! I think I have a panda one coming too. I'm so excited.
The bot went away. Okay, I'm glad the bot went away. So yeah, anybody who isn't already following, you know, think about keeping in touch. Let's do this again. We do this every Tuesday night, Pacific, 6 p.m. Pacific time, 6:30 Pacific.
8:30 Central Standard Time.
And then we do this every Sunday at 10:15 today, but normally 10. We had some technical difficulties.
Noon Central Standard Time.
So we got started a little late, which we try never to do. And we're pretty good about it, I would say.
Fun fact, the crocodile is doing all the talking. True.
Yeah. It's actually Gator Ron doing all the work.
We've got him in a closet.
Yeah. It's him. So who, pray tell, is a Strimmin? Top clack is Strimmin.
Ooh, the toppiest of clacks.
I think we're gonna maybe raid Top clack.
Or is Stash?
Stash is. Didn't we do Stash? Did we raid Stash last time? Morven Mad is.
I think so.
But Morven Mad is
Morven.
playing. He's playing games though, which I would normally be down, but there's
Is
other
Jay
people.
on for Top Clack?
Yeah, it's Jay. It's almost always Jay on Sunday.
That's true.
Who else is? Yeah. So we did Stash last time, didn't we?
I think we did. We could go with
I-
Stash
I
or we
like
could go with Top
Stash
Clack.
though. I like both of them. I don't know what you guys think. I'll let you guys choose.
Let's- You guys want to go Top Clack or Stash?
Stash isn't
could always
actually going yet.
we could always go to Top Clack and just say soldering. Everybody say
Yeah.
soldering.
I'm down. I'm down.
Stop. Top
Top Stash.
Stash.
Top Stash. Bouncy wants to do Top Clack.
Oh yeah. Thanks for the stream.
Uncool Dude says Stash be his man, and Stash is dope. We almost always do. Oh, Jay's doing the Virgo though. Okay, I'm sorry, boys and girls. I think that's where we're going. I want to watch the Virgo build too.
Thank you everyone for stopping by.
Yeah,
Thank you for
thank
all
you
the
guys so
subs and the
much.
bits and the follows. We really
Thank you guys
appreciate it.
So much.
I'm gonna post the socials one more time.
Yes, please do. And you guys all, please go sub, hang out.
Yeah, come hang out with us on Discord or Instagram or the YouTubes. And all the VODs are posted to YouTubes if you want to watch more.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. I'm going to make sure the rest of the VODs that are backlogged get uploaded. It's really just logging into Twitch and then clicking buttons for each one of them. It's not like I have to actually sit here and upload it. Which is really great to talk to you guys. I do love Stash. I do hope you guys go get to check him out at some point today too. We're going to raid Top Clack this time because we haven't given them love in a long time and because I really want to watch the Virgo build. Thank you guys for coming and checking this out.
Yes.
Next weekend we'll do that Jane. I think Tuesday we're gonna do an HBCP. So anyway, take it
Sounds
easy
good.
guys. Catch you soon.
Nice to meet you all. Nice to see you if you've been here a long time, and we'll see you later.
Absolutely. Bye guys.
Bye.